I somehow basically should have been being paid the entire time of like junior year.
Wait, what do you mean?
She was a librarian.
Oh.
Yeah. I asked like, hey, do you guys need some help with the library? Because I want like the younger kids to be able to have books. And they're like, here's the admin passcode. You're now the librarian. I was like, why are you giving me a full time?
Not a good thing for a school. Here's the admin passcode.
Yeah, here's the admin passcode to the library site.
You're hired. We pay you in education.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what lunch shop at school was, basically, except you actually got paid.
Yeah, it's an actual job you get paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... and then people started... Well, our friend group started playing Smash in the library at Orange. And then...
We did that in the morning.
Well, yeah, but...
We did that whenever.
That's how I met
We did that whenever.
Then we, during lunch, we actually did it in the cafeteria.
And then they were like, the room is not big enough. Fire standards say you can't have this many people in the room. And I was like, the fuck, man? It's a library.
I was gone that week, and then I came back. I was like, yeah, we were kicked out of the library. I'm like, well...
Yeah, you're not allowed to play Smash in there. And then they would try to, like, stop electronic use during lunch in the lunchroom.
But joke's on you. They're written out type of thing. It's like, okay, this is the contract you signed. You're not allowed to have electronics that have cameras on them. Hoon and I went to the dean was like, hey, switches don't have cameras on them, so
we're allowed to.
Checkmate, atheists, type of thing. Also, we're live, just FYI.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were working on that.
I was just about to recite. Never mind.
Oh, actually, honestly, in the background, I was going to start working on it, so it's like...
Do it! You won't!
Well, yeah, no, but, like,
Yeah.
we were talking, and I was like, this is great, like, material for, like, the podcast, so I was like, I'm going to start.
Yeah, it's great material as you join in.
Yeah, personal stuff. What great content
I
for you.
honestly don't care.
Thanks.
You know, our first podcast was, like, our school stories, so most of them already probably heard these stories before.
Yours.
Yeah, and then one of your podcasts had your school's name in it.
That one is taken down.
Yeah, now it is.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
And that's when we lost our streak.
Also, Caden, do you remember when I told you how in Code Vein it's really fucking annoying because you have to like you don't know where the thing's gonna be, the path is gonna be, so it's like you have to wait till it shows up and then walk towards it.
Mm-hmm.
There are lanterns that show you where the path is gonna be, and I just never noticed them until today when I was playing and I did one. I'm like, oh, there's a lantern. I walked over to it and the path opened up. I was like, oh, another lantern. I walked over to it and the path opened up. I was like, oh, a lantern. And I was like, wait a second. Do these lanterns always lead here? And they
I
did.
wanted to get water before we started.
Do it then. Do it.
Yeah, just go get water.
Speedrun that shit.
No, I won't.
Okay. Fuck you then.
We should hydrate.
Getting our hopes up and shit. Stay hydrated, gamers.
But yeah, basically, before we started this podcast, people were, I was talking about like, hey, I want to do some things like get some actual.
The fuck, guys, really quick. Sorry to interrupt. Netflix has an official VTuber now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
In KO, I'm thinking like Nico maybe. I don't know. Meg Haruno. She is a sheep thing, and she promotes their anime.
Is part sheep? Oh my god, it's true.
She's her company's anime ambassador. What the fuck?
Damn.
Okay, this is probably copyright. This isn't. No, this is still the same song. God damn it. Stupid anime girl. This is also... Okay, 4/27/2021. Oh, what the fuck? She already... What?
That's yesterday. No, that's Monday. No, that was Tuesday. I don't know.
What the hell, dude?
Oh yeah, so basically, before this podcast started, I was talking about like, yeah, I want to create some actual assets for like things I wanted, like the podcast, and what I was gonna have was me, Sean, and Jason at a round table with like, I don't know how I want like each of us like posed, but I was gonna have Jazz underneath the table with like headphones on, and probably
It's
like
perfect.
headphones on, probably like lit like a phone light like lighting your face.
Fair enough. What avatar are you gonna use for that though?
I don't know. That's what's like. I don't like. I need to think about it some more. So I'm saying it now, so it's like out there. so
Although,
it's out
if
there.
it ever gets popular, you're gonna get canceled, Caden,
For
dumb reasons on the internet.
and
No, 1 second. There's something else I just noticed. What the fuck? A WWE star became a VTuber? What the fuck is happening?
a WWE.
The world is going to shit.
He's a WWE star and a VTuber. Those worlds aren't so different. Brennan Williams wrestles as Mace, but streams as an animated character named Jibo. So, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why?
Why not?
That's
I don't get it. I look at my news for today or whatever, and I see the fucking Netflix anime VTuber and the WWE star VTuber, who by the way has like Titus's short like pant
shorts
with like but with like the zipper on one leg,
Mhm.
so you can like attach the rest of the pant later.
Yeah.
I'm just checking really quick, make sure there's no fucking VTuber news.
This is all great. This is all stupid.
God, I hate this,
Also, I never checked audio for the stream,
dude.
and I have a fan right next to me, so I'm just I'm guaranteed it's just
The entire time. Really fucking annoying because you have to like you don't know where the
Sean,
thing's
stop
gonna
talking.
be. Sorry, I talk. I'll shut my fucking mouth.
Okay, it's fine. Everything's
No.
good.
You're oppressing me because of who I am. That's fucked up.
You're also just really loud. I need to
No.
turn you down just a slight.
Wow, silence the oppressed. Okay, pretty fucking cool, Caden.
It's what I do best.
That's what you do best.
Obviously, this is a joke. For legal reasons,
They already cut it, dude. They already cut the part.
well.
They clipped it, bitch.
Also,
Already
okay,
closed
hold on.
it.
There is actually one thing I do want to bring up. They I don't know how to phrase this. Basically, they made Mario Party online now.
Yeah.
They released Mario Party. You can play.
Yes.
So, like, Sean, if you had Mario Party and I had Mario Party, we can play online with each other.
Holy shit, dude! That's like such a new concept of video games. They should do that with more games.
Yeah.
They can play online with each other. That'd be sick.
If only it wasn't released only yesterday.
Why is like everybody acting like it's a big deal though? I don't get that.
Because original Mario Party was only local like play, unless you wanted to play on like the only online they advertised. Because they advertised like online play was like you just got to play mini games with people, and that was it. But this you can actually play at the boards and stuff with like friends and whatnot.
Isn't there
Board
some
stuff,
mini
though?
games?
There's 10 mini games where you cannot play online, but
Is it the ones where you have to connect the switches?
I didn't think there was mini games you had to connect switches. But I'll look it up to see what 10 mini games there were.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some mini games which you connect switches. No, I'm thinking of the different consoles.
No, because you play all in one console. You're thinking of Clubhouse 51.
Okay. I know there's some other games that does that too.
Yeah, no, wait. I do remember something like that for. Oh my god, I remember. I think I know what you're talking about, Jason. That was a thing. They did that for one of them. Or what game was it? Or am I just thinking of? Am I thinking of the Mario Party with the where Bowser? You play as Bowser on the like tablet. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Anyway.
Don't mind me while I look up Mario Party because I've lived such a horrible.
Mario Party was one of the only games I had as a kid for the Nintendo 64, and it was my jam. I heard myself.
Yeah.
Feels bad being back on this again.
Yeah, dude, the podcast sucks. I know. I feel you, man.
The 10 mini games are fucking. I don't care, Genshin. Stop advertising me. I got 3 Genshin ads.
within 1 page of Game Informer. Just let that be known.
That's work.
Oh,
Game Informer? Are you on their website?
Yeah,
Or-
I'm on their website.
Did you-
No, the actual
Oh, good.
the 10 games you can't play online is Strike It Rich, Time to Shine, Take a Stab, All-Star Swingers, Rhythm and Brews, Pep Rally, Wipeout, Fiddler on the Hoof, Clearing the Table, and Baton On. Which I don't know which minigames those are. I think one of them's a Rumble minigame though.
So there's 80 minigames. So if only 10 of them
70. Yeah, 70
On the-
minigames.
online, yeah, that's pretty good. I would say.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually nice
They look
because you can.
fun.
Well, it's Super Mario Party. The minigames are lackluster at best. The older minigames are like really good.
You're talking to someone who's never played, so to me it looks fun.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Mario Party and Parsecs.
I don't know if you do. Maybe you could do that. GameCube. Let me look that up real quick.
Pretty sure you can, because I think Papinga does that.
What?
Mario Party and Parsec.
But I think everyone.
Oh,
I think that works. Yeah.
yeah, you can play old Mario Party. You should play that sometime. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I would enjoy whipping your guys' ass.
Somebody actually
Favorite
has a
minigame
computer.
from the old Mario Party games I used
I
to play
mean,
as a kid.
you guys can also just get Super Mario Party. We can all play Mario Party.
No.
No.
Super Mario Party, you mean the one on the Switch?
Hmm?
Uh-huh.
I'd rather play
Oh, I have
chess
switches
about
here.
51 than that.
All of us have Switches. Yep. Yep-a-roo. Every single one of us
Mhm. All of us
Oh.
have Switches.
have
Yeah,
Switches. Good idea, Kaden. That was a really good one, man. We should definitely do that.
Funny. Yeah, I know Jazz didn't have the Switch, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know if Jazz would be able to run Parsec either way.
Jazz can play the forest.
It's better than me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Jazz is like, oh, my computer isn't that good. It's pretty beefy.
It's okay.
Mine is up.
It's
Polka
just storage issues that are horrible.
My PC's a Polka
An
PC.
external hard drive.
That's what I was planning on maybe doing.
Speaking
Yeah.
of external hard drives, I have my old hard drive.
Proud of you, dude.
I said it somewhere.
Yeah.
How you bury it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Throw it in a bathtub.
Take a bath with it.
It reminds me of that one of the Isekai animes where the
Yeah,
main
the
protagonist
slime.
It was slime.
He gets stabbed, and then as he's dying, his friend's like, "You saved me and my girlfriend. Thank you. Is there anything I can do for you?" He's like, "My computer. Toss it in the bathtub. Fry my hard drive." It's funny.
But yeah. I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard to get up.
Yeah, it won't be that hard.
Especially since I have like 14,
I don't know.
What?
I'll have to see how that.
14 hard drives at home.
Oh yeah.
I'll see. I'll test it.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna play our legal copies, everyone. Right? Wink, wink.
Yeah, let me just download it from my
Yeah.
disc on my computer, like
Yes,
I did.
any Nintendo lawyers and or representatives that may have found this clip somewhere on the internet.
I'll use Sean's official Nintendo
No,
PC.
no, you can't do it.
That's what I did for Ocarina of Time and
Shh, you gotta have your
Oi.
own copies. Everyone does. We all have our copies
We all own it.
right next to us. Here it is. Right here. In this bag.
Why do you have mine, Sean?
because he
Oh,
didn't have a chance to fax it to you.
Here it is,
Okay.
guys. My
It
copy.
was also a gift that you weren't supposed to find out.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten my collector's edition stuff and money and haven't received a gift from Maynard.
What a surprise. I never... Just kidding, I can't talk. All
I
I
haven't
can
met
say is-
Maynard yet.
Also, yeah, I played Smash earlier with like a bunch of little kids, and it was like family friend type of thing. Yeah, no, like one of our like
You was proud, Kaden.
no, one of my family friends was in town, and we went to go visit, and her kids like Mario and stuff. So we were playing Smash, and they're like, "Hey, you should play because I heard you play." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I went random. I got Pikachu, and
Pika busted?
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Damn. I want you to just have, like, destroyed them. Like, no mercy. Like,
No, I was legitimately, I was on the phone with someone, and I was like texting them as I was fighting,
yeah.
and so they did. So
Mm.
what?
No, I just feel bad for them.
Well, it wasn't like they
Felt bad for them since the beginning, anyways.
it was
Yeah,
like,
that's how it is.
like it was. It's not bad. It was just like it was like a free for all type of thing where I'm just kind of like vibing, and if they come close, I smack them away type of thing.
Yeah.
So the Alex strat, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kid, were you there when I learned how to play Smash?
No, No, but I heard stories.
You were not at the party. Okay,
No, I wasn't.
I just was wondering. I played in
gonna
a
raid
Smash
Kate's
tournament
house
once.
today?
That was interesting.
So did I. Twice, I think. Maybe twice. I don't know.
Yeah. It was interesting because I didn't know how to play really.
Uh-huh.
I did okay. So
That's good. I commentated on a Smash tournament once, and with a good old Jesus, and I plugged a Twitter account that didn't exist as a joke. And Jesus thought I was serious, and I was like,
Was it
"You
the local or was
follow me
it,
on."
was
It
it
was
the big one?
SAK. It was at SAK.
Yeah, but was it local or was it like a big tournament?
I don't remember, dude. It's a tournament, and we'd signed up for it. And then they allowed contestants to commentate or whatever.
Yeah.
So we did that.
That's funny. No. I played Mario Kart too.
oh my
Proud of you, dude.
damn on the Wii.
Are you
No.
satisfied by taking first from little kids?
Yeah, you feel good about yourself, Caden? Hope you do.
That wasn't.
Or were you getting destroyed by the little
Did you
kids?
lose?
No, I didn't.
Did you lose to the little kids, man?
No, I didn't lose. But it was
I
like,
just didn't
but like,
win.
no, but like, I was so far ahead. I got Mario Karted a couple times, so I get hit by 3 blue shells, a red shell, and a green shell that I threw. But I was still good.
World. But,
Wow.
just don't get hit more.
Oh no, I did
Yeah,
that, and then I was like,
You
I
are a
just stopped.
gamer.
I stopped getting hit, type of thing. And I was like, all right. And I also,
Like-
I also used a cart instead of a bike, so I forgot how to drift. So I didn't drift at all.
I'm gonna get hit by blue
Sounds
shells
like
when
it
I'm
was
really
you,
that far.
actually.
I'm like so far the blue shells don't even matter to me like that, but like I
'Cause you
only
get
get
hit-
hit once.
Because like you get hit by one, it's like okay, the gap is slightly smaller now. Then they throw a second one, and it's like, well, the gap is
Yeah, but, like
There's
I
still a
only
gap.
get hit like twice a race when I'm that far up ahead.
because you don't play with CPUs that are always throwing stuff at you with frantic items. Yeah, nah. You get
Yeah.
you get
No, we did that at the library, and even then, with only 4 people and the rest as bots on frantic items, isn't that bad.
fair.
Caden,
Yeah.
remember I was talking about Code Vein earlier? About how the hardest boss in the game is 2 ice enemies that are just normal enemies?
You just fight an ice enemy plus another enemy.
It's no, where the boss fights literally just you're in a room with 2 of those big ice enemies that can put on ice armor and just don't take damage anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I beat them, every boss I fought, I've like gotten first try.
Yeah.
And it's sad that the hardest enemies in the game were like it was like a mini boss.
That's funny.
The reason why I say that is I just beat up like a fire tiger girl with a katana. So, yeah.
Mm.
Society. I do apologize for. Actually, I don't know if
So, are we gonna go to the actual first topic we have?
That is a question.
Yeah, what's the first topic?
I mean, you guys have Code Vein, Street Fighter.
Yeah, since my laptop was in the shop since last Friday, since Friday, it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and I picked it up earlier today, well Wednesday. I've been playing a bunch of games on my PS4, and I picked up a bunch of games for my PS4. I picked up Code Vein and Cold War, and we started playing Street Fighter, Sean and I.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty fun.
I enjoy our little sessions.
That we did.
Because we're not like
we're not
really
good,
good at the game, but
like,
we do know fighting game like
we know how to fight in a fighting game.
theory. Yeah.
We know what to do. Like, don't get hit and hit them. It took a second to remember how like Street Fighter works. I was trying to play like fighters where you jump around, and then I always got DP'd, so I stopped jumping.
Mm-hmm.
It's either you jump in, do nothing, or in sweep, or jump in with an attack.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, if he jumps
if you jump,
I DP him.
yeah.
Because so Caden plays a couple characters, I play a couple of characters. I played one just to learn how to play the game and like get used to the mechanics. I played Ryu, because Ryu's like a classic. He hasn't really changed much, so I know his stuff. But
Yeah, that's just how the flowchart of neutral goes in Street Fighter.
Yep, you throw out a heavy, you back off, maybe throw out a medium, and then you like rush in with lights. And that's how Street Fighter works.
The flowchart of Street Fighter neutral.
yeah, I'm really. I enjoy the characters.
Yeah. I started playing a new character too. Like, what was his name? Ed? Yeah, because you called him special.
Oh yeah. Oh whoa! I didn't call him special. What
You
do
did.
mean? No, that was your joke. That was your messed up joke.
No, it wasn't. It was yours.
I didn't know his name.
Yeah. It's like, aren't you special? And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Good times.
He's fun.
But yeah, he's weird because he does like this like you send out these like little like lassos that are invisible at you, and then they pull you in and he combos. But Caden found out pretty quickly that if he does that, I can just punch him when he pulls me towards him. And that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, they're plus on block, so if I threw out a light, I probably would have been like, yes, I'll be fine. But then Sean knew, like, oh, yes, I'm just going to mash beforehand. And it was so. But yeah,
it was fun.
He's pretty fun. Ed is a lot of fun. I like his little whip. His psycho whip.
I just love Akuma because you try to fucking block Raging Demon.
Yeah,
that was not a good idea.
Was,
and you even yelled, I blocked it!
I was like, but I blocked them. I'm like, wait a minute. And it's like, yeah. It's been a while.
Good times.
Wait, Sean, do you have the 30th collection on Switch or PS4?
On Switch.
Oh.
What?
I have it on PS4.
I think I have it on Steam as well.
Hold on, let me do a little thing right now. Street Fighter 30th anniversary cross-platform.
The rest of the anime dances are gone.
Okay, 30th anniversary is not cross-platform.
Of course it's not.
Of course not.
Like they'd ever make a Street Fighter game cross-platform.
If only they made one that is cross-platform.
Yeah, that joke is because Caden bought the game on, what was it?
Steam. Because
Steam.
I bought the game.
PS4.
Because Sean said he's gonna play it on PS4. No, he said he was gonna play it on Steam, and then he was like, "He has it. You had it on Steam."
I said I have it on Steam, and you're like, "Ah, cool."
And I assumed he will.
So you already had the PS4 version.
Yes.
And I was like, "Oh, I also have it on PS4." And you were like, "Oh, well, I bought it on Steam." And it's cross-platform, so.
I didn't know that until after I already I already downloaded it on the PS4, which with my internet at the time took up the entire day. And that was like another day after I downloaded it and bought it on Steam. I bought it on Steam, downloaded it the next day. I was like, yes, we can play Street Fighter now. And then someone's like, oh, I have it on PS4. I'm like, well. So I started downloading it on PS4 the day after. So I was like, and then when we didn't get to play it because my internet was so bad. So until I got actually where I am now, I was able to play it.
Sadly, soon you won't be able to play it.
Correct. Also, yeah, I do have it on Steam, dude.
Yeah.
If we're gonna play it, we'd probably play it there. If it had multiplayer like that. No, it does. Never mind. I remember.
What?
I was gonna say we can play it on online multiplayer if it has it. I don't know if it does, but it does.
Street Fighter on Steam?
Street Fighter 30th
Oh,
has
yeah.
online
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Yeah,
I wasn't positive.
I thought you were talking about 5. Yeah, I know it has online multiplayer. So that was the cool thing about it. It's like, yes, select titles have online, not all of them.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 of them out of like a bunch.
Out of like, I think it's. I'll look up which ones are actually online.
3 alpha or whatever.
I'll look which ones are up.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I just saw a list. There we go. Yeah, so Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. Excuse me. Normal Street Fighter 2 Turbo, then Street Fighter 3 Alpha, and then Third Strike.
Oh,
Those are the 4.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh no, she's turning to stone. Anyway.
We started playing Cold War though. That's been fun.
I mean, there's Code Vein you guys play too.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that as well, but like Cold War.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's another topic only you two can really talk about.
Cold War?
The
Code
one,
Vein.
Code Vein.
The one he brought up the one where all of us can.
yeah, so it's not just like me and Sean talk and then me and Sean
Yeah.
talk again. The reason I
Yeah.
did Cold War first instead of Code Vein was because like, hey, Jason can have some input in this part.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was gonna just wait until the big segment that we can all talk.
Yeah, that's.
Well, the thing is, Jason, how my mind is working right now, I'm like the next like, okay, I didn't know I was gonna talk about PS4 games. I don't know what's after we talk about Code Vein, and while we're talking about this now, it can probably help me talk about what I could think about later. So, like, us talking here would be a good idea. Because we've been playing Cold War, and there's a lot of fun things in Cold War. Like, the zombies mode is interesting.
I like it a lot. Just every time
Yeah.
you play it, I'm tired.
Because
I
we always,
like how slow-paced Outbreak is.
You what?
How like slow-paced Outbreak is.
You don't like it or you do?
I like it.
Yeah, no, same. I enjoy the slow-pacedness of that mode because it's not like zombies is cool, but it's like a train, you know, and it just keeps picking up speed. And there even is a point when you literally can't go further because it's just too fast. But Outbreak, it's just you kind of vibe and then go do objectives and shit, and that's fun.
yeah, it's like an MMO zombie game. I like that, but I like the fast-paced zombies. But I enjoy both.
Yeah, I was like the fast-paced zombies. It's really fun.
It makes you think, and it makes you like adapt on the fly type of thing. It's like, well,
But Outbreak's a good place to go when you don't know for
like
sure
when you,
what you're
like when you
doing.
just want to vibe and kill some zombies,
Yeah.
you can do that. You can kill like an hour or two just doing that, and then die in dumb ways because you made one misstep. You tripped on a rock.
I mean, that's just zombies.
It's always been zombies.
Yeah. It's like this one. It's like they give an open map, so like if you go down, if you run away, drive around a little bit, then you'll be fine. But I don't know. Never mind. Started playing Warzone again too.
That's been Warzone.
Warzone's been Warzone. And it's Call of Duty Warzone. If you know Warzone, it's Warzone. Hasn't
It's
changed.
Warzone.
And then there's.
No, it
Cold
did
War.
change. They nuked it. Not like the last like 3 or 4 times, but like they nuked it again. And
But this time we're back in time to when they
we're
nuked
back in
it.
time to when they nuked it, but it's not bad. It's just like
Nuh-uh.
it's just like
It's Warzone.
holy shit. Yeah, no, it's like they took the map and they slightly changed it, and that's it.
They took away Dam, and then Stadium is awful.
I mean, it was awful when they first opened it, anyways.
What do you mean? It was a good place to land. If you like a fast gunfight and dying.
Yeah, now it's
Even when it was closed, it was still somewhat awful.
Yeah. But then the stupid Gulag. They got rid of Nuketown and Gulag. Oh, it was so cool when it was Nuketown, though. Now it's just some random side street, probably from a different
no,
part of the
it's
map.
it's from yeah. Hayden,
Yeah.
Hayden. Never mind.
What?
Anyway.
What?
No, so Jason and I played Warzone earlier today. What place did we get, Jason? We got pretty close. There was like 5 squads left before we died.
Yeah, the last one was like 5 squads.
Yeah.
You guys got 6th?
Well, no, because we were one of the 5. Oh my god, were you not one of the 5? I swear to God, if we weren't one of the... Does it count all squads or just enemy squads?
I think-
Yeah, it counts us because there was like 9 people left too.
Yeah, there are 9 people left at 5, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, well, the only reason I said 6th is because we played Warzone the other day with like another friend of ours, and all we got was 6th place and like one round where we just did bad, and it was like, yeah, this is a bad round. But every time we got like and actually started doing good, we only got 6th. God damn it, 6th place. Even when we had 3 people, we got 6th in a quads match. God damn it, man.
We only had 4 people. That was dope.
Man, if only someone didn't leave.
I left the lobby somehow.
But yeah, then Call of Duty's been Call of Duty. It's fun.
Hardcore is bad now.
What do you mean?
Me and Sean played it early and just a bunch of campers.
Oh, I mean, that's Call of
That's
Duty.
Call
dude.
of Duty, yeah. That's
Yeah,
just,
but it wasn't that bad in hardcore before.
Well, because the maps weren't as, like...
can't. Like,
As... Well, not just as campy. So before, when I played hardcore, I played with people that I knew. So it wasn't, like, just people camping the entire game.
yeah,
But now, we don't.
it's Call of Duty. What can you do?
God damn. Anyway, yeah. That's just how it is. And I don't hate camping, because, I mean, it is a good strategy sometimes, but, like,
If
when
it's
you spawn, and then you get killed immediately, and then you spawn, and then you run and turn a corner, and somebody was, like, watching that corner for, like, an hour, and it's like, well, shit.
Yeah,
You know?
don't try to like show up. Like, yes, I'm so good at the game for being in one spot for an hour, and using a impenetrable object to keep killing people over and over again. And you can't.
Yeah, like a mannequin, for example. Those are great.
Yeah, 'cause in Nuketown, for like a small portion when we first started playing, they had Nuketown 24/7. I was like, oh, cool, that's Nuketown. And just a little side note, I don't like. I like the design in Nuketown, but I also don't at the same time.
I don't like how it looks like it's ruined. I know it's not the same Nuketown, but it's stupid.
It's weird. Anyway, but
It's like a different site, but like, I don't know.
it's like we're in the 80s. It should be like the 80s Nuketown.
Yeah.
It's like the point of Nuketown. It was like the 80s type of thing. But yeah. What? Let me think. Nuketown. There was this one mannequin around this one corner along this one wall where if you stood behind it and looked to the right of it and shot through the little, like, between the head and the wall, you had a good, like, sight on the enemy spawn, and if they tried shooting you, they'll most likely hit the mannequin, and the mannequin doesn't, like, break when you shoot it, nor does it break when you punch it.
Not the chest. You can't break the chest easily. You might have to break the legs, something like that. I don't remember how it works.
I don't think the legs are breakable. Only the arms and head.
Yeah. Then yeah.
But I thought this new, like, even in
They're easily pierceable,
No, so-
even without FMJ.
Some things just aren't there sometimes. Like for example, you know the Site B, Caden, during that one game mode? Control, I think is what it is. Site B, the cars don't always spawn, and neither is all the stuff there. There's
Well,
different versions of the
yeah.
map.
the wall only spawns when you're playing domination. Some cars only spawn when you're doing whatever, and there's some things that only spawn during hardpoint.
Yeah. But one of those game modes, there's a mannequin by the emergency bomb shelter in the back by the blue house, or greenhouse, technically. Yeah, and that's like a pretty good sight on like the front of the truck and other shit like that, so it's just whatever. It sucks. You got like a nice little not die area.
You have a good angle, you don't have a lot of openings. And also, the few maps that we played, we haven't got that many maps. There was one cool one, the mall. The mall was dope. It's a cool
I like
map.
them all a lot.
Mall was dope. And then the garrison is alright.
Yeah, I was talking with Jason earlier, and we got some actual maps that weren't doo-doo.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Sean and I played, we got like 3 maps on rotation, and it was just those 3 maps over and over again for about 2 to 3 hours.
Good time.
It was dumb. Because it was like, we got 2 maps, and it's like, okay, let's do something else real quick. So we hopped out, did something else, and we hopped back in, Team Deathmatch, and it was just one of the maps, and then a new map that we just got over and over again.
And that's not even counting like, the fact that when we first played, we had to do the Adler event, which meant we played the same map 7 rounds, but then somebody had to leave during part of it, so we had to play it 2 more times, which is great.
And then it was like a mix of game modes, and there's one game mode that just sucks. It's awful.
Oh yeah,
Stupid hardpoint is just. That's alright.
bad.
Hardpoint, depending on the map, it could be fun. Like Nuketown, it's fun on Nuketown. Except when it's in the building.
No, it's not.
No,
I don't enjoy it. I don't like that game mode. And then we played the fucking fire fight or whatever.
Oh, that's.
That was hardcore on that, and it was just every time you get to a location, it would change. It was like, okay, well, fuck. That was
and
stupid.
it was just Battlefield.
Yeah, but bad Battlefield. Ta-da.
Speaking of Battlefield,
Also,
isn't that the
Battlefield
free?
5.
Yeah,
That's one of the free games that are coming to PS4 on May 5th
nice.
for PS Plus, as well as Stranded Deep, a game I wanted to play.
Isn't that
After playing Forest, I wanted to play like survival games. I got in the mood for it. Because we can still play the Forest, but like now our goal is to survive. We got a ball to make it so that we can't not survive. So I'm thinking about chucking that bitch out in the ocean, leaving it there forever to despawn, so that we can.
But turn it on beforehand.
No, like I mean, I'm thinking about just dropping it, or maybe going to put it back inside the cave where it was, and just turning it off and stabbing it in the ground. The cave or some shit, because it's like it's cool, but it also kind of makes the game lame.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Also, I found out why our fights lasted so long in the forest, Caden.
Yeah.
It's not just because of the fact that you kept feeling like a bitch, but because of the fact that PvP was disabled, so you only take 5 damage from every damage source except for fire from another person. So instead of doing the amount of damage I was supposed to be doing, I was doing none. So my katana slashes should have killed you like instantly that one time. But they didn't, because 5 damage each time.
That was a stupid fight. That just.
Yeah, it took so long, and Jazz was like, let me find a tree to put this tape recorder on real quick so I can listen to music while you guys fight. And it was just like...
Then it started raining. It was like, yes, time for our epic sword clash battle. And that's what we did. And it stopped raining, and it was like, well, this is kind of whatever.
We're still going through bombs, trying to fire at people.
Yeah, we pulled like chainsaws.
It
And it was just like,
wasn't
then we just messed around at that point. It wasn't like an actual fight. It was just.
we just started wasting all of our items, which is stupid, but it's whatever.
It was funny.
Yeah.
But speaking of other games that we played, we started playing Code Vein.
Uh-huh.
thoughts and opinions on Code Vein?
Quick question: are you listening to Persona music right now?
Yes.
I hear it.
Like through my mic?
Is it on your stream?
Yes.
Okay, making sure. Let's see if it wasn't on the stream. That's an uh-oh. But
I can tell.
Anyway.
I can tell it's not playing through my mic because Discord isn't like.
Well, I heard it from your mic. But it was like a small part. You listen to the boss theme for the big bad at the very end of Royal?
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, I heard it.
It's that
I
one.
started wanting to hum it, and I was like, wait a second.
That's a no joke. Funny story like a long time ago. When Jason and I were playing Smash, or I don't know what we're doing. I'm doing something. Jason was listening to Aria of Soul, but very quietly, and I like caught a glimpse of it, and I just started singing like the song, like coming to the rest of the song.
Bed Wars.
Oh, we're just doing Bed Wars, and I like.
Yeah.
I had my music going. I was also streaming. I was playing Bed Wars, and then I heard it like a sound bite. It's like, Jason, I just did Aria of the Soul, and I was like, Aria of the Soul is Smash remix, and it was like, yeah. But like the part I heard wasn't the part it was like playing. It was a little weird. It was funny though. I know. Code Vein. It's fun.
I enjoy it. I'm playing it right now as we speak, and there was a really, really funny moment. And I enjoy this game a lot. I'm currently playing as Bowsette, and Caden is playing as Cute Anime Boy 4. So that's pretty cool. But no, Caden.
It wasn't a lot. Like, I'm kind of upset about yes, the game known for like giant customization type of thing. They didn't have like a lot of hair options that I liked. But the hair,
customize them.
Like,
that's the point.
Like with accessories and stuff like that.
There's hair accessories that like add extensions to the hair that adds different types of hairstyles.
But it's not like.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, but it's not like the type of hairstyle I was looking for. Cause like I know what you're I know what you're talking about, and I looked at the accessories, and I don't know if I didn't just look long enough. But I was
what were you looking for?
Like a tied back hairstyle that didn't make it look feminine, because there were some, but yeah. Basically.
So like what my character currently has.
Yes, but not like that. It's
not as big.
No, well, I don't know how to explain it because it's a ponytail, but that's just tied back, and it's not like. I don't know how to explain it, type of thing. Because I know.
So, for those of you watching, Caden just didn't customize his character. That's the problem. A lot of the character customization comes with adding accessories in a way you want them to look. Because you can add accessories literally anywhere. Hair accessories, put them on the butt. It doesn't matter. You can put literally any accessory on any part of the body, and you can change it to any color that you have the option to, which is there's a shit ton of palettes and whatnot. So you're supposed to, like, for example...
spend hours on the customization, even though I was like, hey, we should play Code Vein, as I'm making my character, and I spend 10 minutes on it, and it's like, hey, we should play Code Vein the entire time.
10 minutes of character customization. I was like, there's not a picture customization. Spent 10 minutes on it, kid. But anyway...
Well, you know for a fact I didn't spend just 10 minutes on it. It was a long time I spent on it.
Like...
Because I even took a call halfway through it, remember?
No, Caden, remember when I told you, go ahead and spend like an hour to make your character, I'll be playing or whatever, and then you were like, okay, I'm done, like 15 minutes later, and I was like,
no.
Wait, you're done? Like, you ready to, like, you're gonna start customizing character? And you're like, oh, I finished it. It was like 15 minutes. I was so confused. I'm like, are you sure you're good?
No, because I customized the character when I was on the call with you, and I never said, like, you're like, ping me when you want to play Code Vein, or when you start customizing your character. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm going to Discord right now.
No, there was a funny point when a person did the die. And as they were about to die, they talked to the guy they liked. And they were like, I want you to know I've always loved you. And then they died. And I just brought them back to life. And he was like, so, what were you going to say? And she was like, oh, you promise you're not going to laugh? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. And she's like, I was going to say, I always loved your onigiri, the way you made it. Like,
yes.
Damn.
So, Sean, it was, I was talking about my something with the battery. I forgot my PS4 charging cord. Should have an extra somewhere. Oof. And it was like, pingu me when you want to play. And I was like, oh, and like, let me spend an hour making a character. And like, yeah. And he told me to hop into VC. There was no time in between. And then I'll be right back. And then I got a call, and I was still making a character.
Oh yeah, because you left for you said I'll be right back, and then you left for 2 hours.
Because I had to take a call. And I was still making the character routine that time, and then I hopped out because I was like, okay, it's a tutorial. And then I was done.
So we didn't play the day after.
Yeah, we played.
Until the day after, yeah. But it was really quick. Anyway,
It wasn't that quick.
What the
I'll be completely honest, I didn't spend as much time as I should have on it, but I spent a good portion of time on it, and I wanted to actually play the game because, someone was like, hey, we should play the game, and you already started playing at that point. So.
The tweet you sent me, kid, and I love and hate it.
You just now saw it?
Yeah.
Also, I like how Jason's still streaming to the streaming channel.
Yeah. Those two are still in it still.
You could leave you could close it and it kicks them out.
Yeah, no. But it feels weird closing with them in still.
What, they're not gonna get lost in some digital void. It's like, oh no.
No, we're not. Go ahead and close it.
Anyway. Listen, no.
There, you happy?
No, that has lyrics in it. Surprise. Yeah, it's fine.
Then Sean died.
Sean did die. Oh no, he's stuck in the digital void.
Exactly.
Did I spell void? Am I an idiot?
Yeah, that's how you spell void.
Yeah, that just looked weird to me for some reason. But I guess the other big thing I thought of while we were talking about Cold War, Monster Hunter. Its 2.0 was announced and released.
That was a bad transition. You could just transition with character customization.
I was like, because earlier I mentioned I don't know what to talk about after we talk about Code Vein. I was like, yeah, I remembered when we were talking about Cold War, I thought about Monster Hunter.
I mean,
it wasn't a transition. I was just mentioning. I was like, oh yeah, this was the thing I was trying to lead up to because I couldn't think of it. I knew there was something I was going to talk about with Jason later on. So there's Monster Hunter. I'm assuming you haven't done anything, right?
nope. I just hopped on, talked to people, and hopped off because we were on Smash waiting for
Cold War. I remember.
Yeah.
But,
Or yeah, we were waiting for Cold War.
Yeah. So we were waiting for Cold War. Either way, that's how you. God damn it! I had to. Okay.
For binary translator.
Yeah. So Sean just sent us a thing in the Discord chat. It was in binary. So all I have to do binary to text confirm right now. So binary input, yada yada, convert. Help!
What's up?
Help! I'm stuck in a digital world.
Yeah, that was an era of my life. Happened 20 years ago. I sent that message, but it's cool. I escaped.
Cool.
What are you guys doing now?
You
What
got
I missed?
Jason. We're talking about Monster Hunter.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we just started talking about Monster Hunter. And then you sent. I was like, yeah, Monster Hunter. I told Jason yeah. What did you do? And he was like, yeah, all I did was just logged on and logged off. Because we were waiting for Cold War. And I was like, yeah, it's Cold War. Either way you phrase it, it's Cold War. And then you sent us the Discord message. But yeah, Monster Hunter 2.0 came out, and we haven't played it yet.
I have. I already beat the Apex missions.
See, I don't know if he's joking or not. Because
I went for all the armor, dude. And I needed some parts, so.
From Apex?
No, just normal parts, but the Apex ones had it, so I thought I'd use the new stuff too.
Did you get all the armors before the deal?
No, I didn't have the time. Well, I mean, I had the time, but I didn't want to do it because it was boring. Because it was like fight the same monster over and over and over again. So I get not even rare drop from it.
Just stupid drops that because you can't. One monster wouldn't give you all the parts you need for it. You need just kill multiple in general.
I beat the final boss. Well, not the final boss. The big bad boss. Not the big bad one they think is the big bad one. Not that guy, but like the other big bad boss.
Oh, the final boss.
No, the one before that.
The final boss, the final boss, or the final
No,
boss?
so not the final boss.
Okay.
Not the one before the final boss.
The middle boss, got it.
Not the actual ultra boss, final boss, but the one before that.
Okay, the middle boss. The
Yeah.
final boss, got it.
The minigame boss. I had to fight that for its thing a million kajillion times.
Yeah, I wanted to fight it too, but you know.
And those take hours.
Yeah, I mean.
It feels like.
I mean, I'm just waiting for someone to hop on Rise.
That is true. You are.
Yeah.
But I already did the mission, so I don't need to hop on anymore. But yeah, it's
You know, I don't have any parts from that monster, Sean, because the 2 times I did it, one I just connected, and the second time I repelled it.
that's funny.
And every time I was like, "Hey, we should do this quest. So I can get the pieces for it." And you're like, "No, we should do something else." I'm like, okay. Because reasons I don't remember what for. I think we just went.
Remember the time we were like, "Yeah, let's do it." We didn't have internet.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I did it with myself for a bit, and then Jason would join every now and then I'd do it by myself. And then Jason fucked up his sleep schedule or something because he like flippity flopped, so that when I'd wake up, he would be going to sleep.
Oh yeah, like
Right?
Jason would be
When I
up,
go to
like
sleep, he'd wake up.
he'd
I don't
be
even know how I flipped it.
He flipped it playing Minecraft on Lenny's server or some shit.
because like you
Was
woke
it?
up at 3 a.m. one day, as like it was like 3 like you woke up like now basically, and like
Yeah.
Sean and I were hopping off. Or I was hopping off for
Yeah.
the day because I was just exhausted.
That's not when I was playing with Lenny, because when I was playing with Lenny, I woke up like around 1 or something like that.
Well, there was one day when you flippity floppity. I don't know how that song goes.
Basically, you would wake up. I would. So then it happened with me too. Because
Yeah,
after
like
that,
right when we'd go to sleep, you would get up and be like, "Hey guys, wanna play a game?" And we're like, "Oh, we just have time." Like there'd be times that you join the call. Now I would feel bad because Kaden and I were just literally talking about hopping off. Then you join the call, you'd be like, "Hey guys, ooga booga." I'd be like, "Hey, we're about to hop off," and then we'd leave.
I mean, that's just the usual me playing games by myself.
Well, that's only because you flipped your schedule around.
then
And some other occasions too.
that was also us playing Minecraft on our server.
On the server
I'm-
that
I'm
we were
talking
all
about
playing
you
on.
guys playing games I don't own.
That wasn't until
That
recently
was after, yeah. That's after you started playing on Lenny's server.
because we were playing Minecraft at the time, and then I guess we started
You guys
playing
were playing the
League.
Forest.
Then we started playing
We played
Apex.
the
We played
after
Apex
Minecraft.
after we played Minecraft.
We played
Well,
League of
that's
Legends
like-
after that.
Yeah, you guys swapped to League like 2 days after we started playing on
All
Apex.
I'm
It was
gonna say,
okay.
all I'm gonna
Oh,
say
what up, Zero?
is that when we try to play with the homie Jason was playing Minecraft on a different server. That kind of threw things out of whack.
It's whatever.
That's all.
It's funny.
That's
It's
all.
whatever.
It wasn't whack for the sleep schedule though.
Well, the
it was
studio
a-
fucked it up too, because that's when we were playing Monster Hunter a shit ton. And it got to the point where finally, when your sleep schedule was fixed, or maybe I swapped mine or whatever, but somebody like it finally lined back up. I was at that point where I was just like, all right, I grinded for a lot of armors. There's not really much more I can do in the game. I've done every quest, so I'm bored. So I'm not gonna play that now.
I was on the time where my internet went out and I didn't
In
play
case the internet
anything.
went down, you can
Yeah,
play
there
it.
was that time where Kenny's just no internet and I just was bored.
Mhm. But
Okay.
yeah,
Couldn't do much. But, you know.
but no, yeah.
Because then what was it? We played Minecraft, then we played Apex, then we went to League of Legends. We only played Apex like for 2 days because the internet started shitting itself.
Started fucking up because you use all your data for it.
Oh yeah, that time I didn't know that. Second time when I was playing League, I didn't know I was using my good internet to play League. I was like, oh cool, my League can run off this like decent internet. I would just get lag spikes here and there.
but that was just my hotspot.
Yeah. And then after League, that's when we played the game.
The Forest.
Yeah,
No, we played something before that, didn't we? No,
I think so.
no.
Resident Evil 0, I
Yeah.
guess. That's basically it. It is in the forest. And the forest is really fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
It was pretty interesting, yeah.
We had problems. Some architectural errors, issues with the building plans and the after building plans.
And the built plans.
The built plans, and then the plans where it was like, let's unbuilt on accident. It was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Seeing a lot of hard work just shatter before my eyes. I heard the sound of it, my dream being crushed.
I didn't remember
Yeah,
what was
like-
happening, but I just remember seeing the logs falling around me.
I was facing the other direction because I was burning bodies to get bones, and I just heard the sound of everything exploding, and the game stuttered for a bit. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. And then instead of actually turning around, I just got on the boat. It sailed away. And Kay didn't notice that I got on the boat. I was going to the boat, so he got on as well.
Yeah, and didn't
And I
notice
was
I was
like,
a
was it the
stowaway.
cabin? I was like, was it the cabin? And he was like, they're like, yep. Our cabin shattered because Jazz deleted it. Or he hit it one too many
The
times.
Jazz
I don't
had
remember.
the gamer like
Time to go and be depressed and hop off. Yeah.
time to
That's what
sleep.
happens when you do an uh-oh in a video game. You don't want to do an uh-oh in a video game.
No
You're
one
just
ever
like,
wants to do another on a video game.
Yeah. It was very funny. But we fixed it! And then Kaden and I may have,
No, we fixed it, and then something may have happened again. Then we fixed it again.
yeah. I'm pretty sure we just loaded the save, because, I don't remember
Oh
that time, but...
no.
Remember I called
Oh
the bad
yeah.
guys to us?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we no.
Because we were to hop off, so as a meme, I called the bad guys to us, and then, the bad guys showed up.
Oh yeah, where I got stuck in between the wall and the thing, and then they just.
And then they kept beating the shit out of
And-
you, or
and-
trying to, and they broke the fucking house. Yeah,
Yeah.
fun times.
Forest was fun. She called it the caves because that was the best part of it.
Honestly, it felt so cool just going through them.
But I feel like now, since it's like all like the same, you kind of know what's like to expect.
Yeah, because we've already been through like all the caves. All we gotta do is go back and find the items we didn't see because we didn't have lights.
Mm-hmm.
Like the tennis racket, for example.
Yeah.
But also found the gun parts. But,
Well, the only reason I didn't want to go for the gun parts is because
Yeah, I can just give you the gun part that you're missing.
you
Because
can.
you can give any item to anybody. in the
Well,
game.
no, you can't.
Yeah, you can. Why not?
Remember, you can't give any because there's one item I remember trying giving it to the guy. I actually can't give it to you.
No, I mean with like console commands.
Oh, console commands. Yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Didn't know we're out here cheating, but
I'm not the one bitching about not being able to see a thing that didn't spawn in.
by a game that like the game actually breaking because it didn't spawn in because it was already.
It's already gone in that world, yeah.
Mhm.
Which sucks if you can't trade those parts because, like, what if some asshole just entered your world, blew up a rock, and then grabbed it? Then you're fucked. That's how it be, though.
Monster Hunter.
Hmm?
It's like Monster Hunter. Like we haven't started playing monsters. We have nothing to talk about, but like, there's some interesting things. There's new Apex missions, new Apex monsters, new monsters in general. You can get one of the things I remember mentioning, like when we had a stream, like one of the podcasts we mentioned Monster Hunter, and we started talking about the stupid layered armor. You can get layered armor
Yep.
in the game now. It's not just tied to DLC.
Yeah, before it was you had to spend real money to get the layered armor. Now you can just get other armor sets and put it on the layered armor, which is cool. Or put it as layered armor.
Yeah. But we haven't. Well, I haven't touched it. Kaden hasn't touched it because we were waiting for Hoon. But I guess Sean touched it.
I beat it already. Yeah, just kidding. I didn't touch the game. Jason, you can check to see the last I was on,
Yeah,
or my
no
HR
problem.
was ever.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't
No,
fucking.
so the guild cards doesn't actually update when people hop online.
You had to actually manually update.
You have to
your
join
card.
in the lobby with them.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks. But also.
Yeah, because I saw that Ben, because they've been playing. I think they just beat Urgent 7 for 7-star, and I still have his card from HR5.
oh, I had a genius idea, but I don't know how this is
Oh,
gonna,
you did?
I don't know how this is gonna work. Remember how
Go ahead.
Lenny said he was like he hasn't played the game as much as he wanted to because of like the group he was gonna play.
You didn't
with.
have a group?
Yeah. So you know how Hoon's getting the game soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he said he beat it.
Lenny?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty
No.
sure he beat it.
He said he hasn't been able to get in the game because he didn't have anybody to play with. Because everyone he knows that has it,
He got
Yeah,
spoiled.
either
He got spoiled
he
for
also
the
got
story.
spoiled for it. Yeah.
So then he has like no like mode detection.
When I
to play
asked him, he was like, "Yeah, I beat it." I was like, "Okay," like way earlier. Because I remember him saying last night, he's like, yeah, I beat it, but like I haven't been able to grind or anything.
Maybe that's it. I don't
And
know.
you
But
know, so we can solve this with one simple message.
Is he even on?
No.
but it won't. It'll solve it later. You know.
Anyway, but yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, why don't we just invite Lenny, or we cycle out who plays with like Hoon and Lenny, because then they can go through the game.
Yeah.
So like, would that work?
Yeah, because I don't want to be there the entire time, and I can join for monsters I need quests from. You know.
And like, if I need to do something, I could swap out,
Yeah.
and then Jason would be there the entire time because he likes playing Monster Hunter, right, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I'm almost done completing all the armor, hiring armor. I should clarify.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that would work because like Hoon's about to get the game, and he's going to need to go through the entire game.
Yeah, and I can learn Charge Blade officially.
Charblade is fun.
Charge Blade
Or I
is
can
fun.
go with the meta of Longsword with the new decoration.
Longsword is busted. I
Dude,
enjoy
Longsword is even more busted now with that decoration. It's so fun, and I didn't know like Sean taught me this cool combo that I didn't know was like really good until like I was like, let's
Yeah.
try the thing Sean taught me.
You were still low rank armor, even though you had high rank armor.
Because the game glitched, remember? Because like it even
Yeah,
my defense like so Monster Hunter, my game glitched for some reason, and when I had my quote unquote high rank armor on, the color palette would change, like the visual like color palette would change.
Yeah,
But-
high rank is the armor you can actually change the colors on.
Yeah, but like low rank you can't, so it's all set colors. And then low rank has like significantly less defense
And skill levels.
and skill levels. But so like when I was playing the games, yeah, I got high rank armor, I finally set, I put it on, and my defense was really low. It was like a third of your guys or something.
Yeah.
It was really low. But then I had all the skills. I had
It showed that
I-
you had all the skills, but your defense was low.
my defense was low, and I had
There was
partial
two
skills
rank
because I didn't have like quick.
You had high rank skills.
Yeah, I had some high rank skills, but I don't know if it was it all of my was it all the skills?
It was
Oh
all
yeah,
the
because
skills.
I remember now because like it showed you I had the skills of the high rank. My defense
Yeah.
was so low because I remember like we were doing like a monster, and I was like, man, this one hit different, and I died in one
Yeah,
hit.
then I checked everyone's defense. Like Sean's defense is good. Mine is borderline good, and Caden's like, why is Caden that low of a defense still?
But then we checked, and it was funny because like right before we mentioned the defense, we were talking about skills. Because we were talking about quick
Yep.
sheath level 3, and I was like, oh yeah, my armor gives me quick sheath. My armor set gives me quick sheath level 3, and then Jason was like, oh, defense, what type of thing? Because we were like at that point, it's like, man, we need to like level
Yeah,
up. Or
and
something.
you were complaining like, yeah, level 3 Quick Sheep isn't that good. And then there was Sean just praising it, like, I can't wait to get Quick Sheets level 3.
Because I didn't notice
I was like,
it.
it's so great.
I
And
did-
then finally, when he realized he had it,
Because like,
it was just so good. And he's like, oh my god, this is
Whole world
amazing.
opened up.
because like I didn't notice how fast it was
Mhm.
because because I always had it.
Low rank armor only has level 1.
Yeah, but still, like you don't like the original, like just sheeting it normally is so slow.
It
I just
is.
never noticed because I've always had that quick sheet.
The thing is, you didn't really use the sheath thing that much anyway back then.
Yeah.
You like had the attack and you knew it was an option, but you're like, no, why
Yeah, by
would
the
I?
time you notice your skill, you're like sort of using it, but you didn't use it as often as you would have
As you
because
should as longsword.
that quick sheath it's too long.
It's still fun to soccer
Or
slash
the
around.
sheath, yeah.
Just in general, though.
Yeah, and also the thing though is like when I saw Caden playing longsword. First off, I played longsword a lot back in the day. I enjoy longsword, and
Oh,
so
man,
seeing
here we go
Caden
with
play
his
it,
old
I
man
was like,
speech.
shut the fuck up, dude. You don't know the struggles of beating the shit out of Baroth with like a shitty weapon because you want to unlock longsword. But anyway, and all the fucking guides online are like, oh, just use longsword. But you can't because it's not in your version because that's the whole point of it. The game sucks. Try sucks, but I like it a lot. Anyway, and I saw him leveling up his like colors for his swords so quickly. I'm like, how the fuck are you doing that? And he used soccer slash as a thing. I'm like, oh, longsword's broken in this game. You can just easily level up like instantly. That's completely busted.
And like you like
Only
as
to
soon,
find out.
as soon as you get to like it's like how I was playing at the very beginning, soccer slash uses a wire bug, and you always have 2 wire bugs that have like a recharge timer, and then you can.
Is it recharge too?
It's like slow recharge, but it's like
Yeah, but it
it's not,
doesn't
it's not
matter.
it's not the slowest, but it doesn't matter because if you time it right, you would never lose red sword, even with 2.
Yeah.
And like if
You have like the ability to miss 2 of them.
yeah,
before
and
you
like, you
actually,
can also
like,
pick up another wire bug, so then you like keep it going. So, and you just never lose red sword until the monster runs away, goes halfway across the map. Then you
And then you
lose it.
get there and it runs away again. And you're like, well, now I'm at 1-0. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I was like,
But-
Sean was like, wow.
Yeah,
It's like,
I was like,
Sean
that's
was, it was
broken
funny
as
because like
fuck.
Sean was like making fun of like, wow, you just soccer slash. I'm like, yeah, because it gives you a sword color, and I'm always in red. And then
Caden spam soccer slash and GU too.
because soccer slash was just funny. I broke ankles in that
Yeah,
game.
it's anime as fuck, and I love it. But the cool thing though is that after that shit, you've got like after you get so soccer slash you can level up like instantly, and in longsword you want to stay at that level. In order to get that level, you need to hit the last attack of like a 4-hit combo, and so it's like, oh dude, I love that, but I don't want to level it up the entire time because it's so hard to keep it up in this game. But then I learned about the sheathing mechanics they added in Worlds, where you can like sheath and then counter that instantly levels you up. And then with quick sheath, you can do it like instantly. It's just so amazing. And because of how amazing it is, it makes longsword like the best weapon in the game. Because you got like the best best weapon class because of that. Best damage, best sharpness. It's like, it's amazing. I enjoy it.
I recommend.
Break.
I heard that when you counter the bomb, it does even more damage than a great sword. Strongest move.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw me do it.
That's
I
what
showed
Sean
it to
does.
Kaden a bunch. Yeah, but I place the bombs down and then I fucking do the II counter or whatever the fuck it's called. Because you can blow up the bomb and then counter straight into it. And then if you counter straight into it with the Silkbind attack and a red sword, you do way more damage than the great sword does. And it's fucking completely busted, and I love it. I love it so much.
With the new deck, because the whole meta is use
High
Nargisuga.
affinity. Yeah, high affinity.
Yeah, because
I'm at like 100 every time I play.
yeah, because that weapon has a base affinity of 40, and with the new decoration, every time you crit, there's a chance of you not losing your sharpness. And at maximum level, it's an 80% chance.
And like I said, because of the skills I run as well, most of it. Ah, fuck! I'm choking on something. Ice. Most of the time when I fight things in Monster Hunter, I'm at 100 affinity because of all my stuff. So I always crit every single hit I do. So you combine always critting with the 80% chance of not losing sharpness. I don't even need quick sharpen anymore, as long as I'm lucky. So
And that's what
Yeah,
you
it's great.
use your decorations on, was quick sharpening too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know the parts that are needed to make the decoration, but I'll wait for these guys to fight it to
Apex or the Chameleos?
none.
Oh, is it like the other Elder Dragon though? The other
It's
Tiasha?
Caden's favorite.
Yay!
Yeah.
Tio.
That is kind of the problem I have though. Is like, while I'm glad they added the monsters, it's like, oh yay, monsters I didn't like fighting before. Nice.
I just don't like Kusha Dayor's wind pressure armor. That's all I
Yeah.
don't like.
It's alright.
I mean, this Camillus is invisible high defense, but like once you break the horn of it, you can't go invisible, so the high defense is just negated instantly.
Yeah.
And then Tio just hits different.
Tio just hits different, yeah.
Yep.
But at least Magnum Malo isn't the only monster that has blast now.
Yep, Tio has self-destruct.
Kamikaze.
My favorite.
Man.
Caden,
Mm-hmm.
real quick with Code Vein, I'm having a problem with this game though. All of the enemies are the exact same everywhere. I'm in a desert area, and now there are desert bug guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Cool.
I was in the ice area. They had those ice ball guys from the swamp, or from the water area.
Those fucking urchins? Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah, and what? There's gonna be like urchins here too.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, with Monster Hunter, there was a 6 monster that came with the update, but they never showed off in the trailer, which I was surprised about.
Well, because we had the 2 Apex, the 3 Elder, and there's a new one.
Yeah, there's a new one, but it was in World though.
Oh, it's what is it? They didn't add the spiky boy, did they?
No.
Is it near the Elder Dragon of Elder, the one that eats Elder Dragons?
No, not the Elder Dragon Slayer of Drgnbyhntr.
Oh, that's sad. I wish
That was.
It's one that fans wanted though.
I don't know world monsters, so.
Okay, give me
Yeah.
a second and I can guess it. Fuck, I died. EO, save me, please.
I think Kuhn would like it too. Like
It's
it's a
the Elder
fan
Dragon
favorite.
though, right?
Who plays
No,
World?
it's not.
Oh. Okay.
It's not an Elder Dragon.
Oh,
Okay, that's why I thought I'd ask.
what is it?
Yeah, I don't really know. What is it?
Bagel geese.
Oh.
It literally does a sky drop of bombing. Like it does flyby bombs.
You know what's just funny? I gotta mention this because I don't know why. I was like, oh yeah, what is this? Let me think. I don't play Monster Hunter, nor did I play World, so I wouldn't know either way of what
Mhm.
what the monster would be,
I-
or if it was in other games or whatever the fuck. It was like
I only know world monsters from challenge videos and failed compilation stuff.
still,
Like how buggy the game is and stuff.
still, my first Monster Hunter game was 4 months ago.
Where you spam slack or slash.
Hey, Caden, I just found a stupid fucking sand slug. The ones that drop from the roof.
I thought those slugs were gone. I was like, I haven't seen those slugs in a while. Maybe they're just.
Oh,
gone.
they're in the ice area. Not the ice area. They're in the area after the ice area too.
Yeah.
The
We
fire
just need to
area.
wait less than 48
How
hours.
far? How many?
Don't ask.
Even more.
Hey,
because-
you've
Wait,
been in.
what?
Never mind.
No, I haven't actually gotten that far. Go ahead and ask.
How many areas have you been to since we
Well,
played?
last area we did was the ice area,
Mm-hmm.
and then after the ice area, you go to the other door. Remember the one that you went to the bottom of the elevator and the door was locked?
Oh yeah.
You go there, and it's the fire area. And then after the fire area, it's the desert area.
Ah.
And they're all pretty, like they're all about as long as the
The snow area.
snow area. Yeah, so not really that big. They're not fucking cathedral, dude.
Where's Cathedral 2, man?
Oh my fucking god, I hate the cathedral so much.
The Cathedral. I like the Cathedral. Like looking back on it, but just like
You didn't.
I
You
well,
didn't like the cathedral.
I didn't like the Cathedral,
but I like what they were going for with it.
The cathedral is the Dragon Ball GT of level design in this game.
No, it's not. Don't you?
Yeah, because you know the Dragon Ball GT is garbage.
Yeah, fair
you know
enough.
it is.
Fair enough, yeah.
But you still like it. It's the idea of it is cool, and yeah, I like the idea of the cathedral. And to be honest, the annoying bullshit you can kind of see as like a plot point.
That's like the point of the cathedral. It's like you're not supposed to get
you're
in.
You're supposed to just go around fucking forever, and not knowing where to go, and then quit. That's the whole point of it.
It's supposed to be like an impenetrable fortress. It's like the thing. That's like the point of it. You're not supposed
It's like
to.
an Orlando, but it's just fucking annoying. What the fuck is that? I'm leaving. This area sucks. But yeah. Sorry, just cathedral. Worst level in like video games that I've played for a while. And I played fucking... God, I hate that
Play
level so
Mario
much.
Maker.
Yeah, it felt like... You know what it felt like? It felt like a little teeny level. One of the ones where it's just like a maze. And you have to just go through the entire
You have to play
thing.
Call of Duty, and there was that. What was that one map that we hate?
Picador, or the Picador and Pick-a-Pipe levels.
Yeah, like, it's not that. It's like Jason. The mazes where you have to like walk through them, but you're crouching, so it's like crouch jump all the way through them.
Oh.
All the way, so you go really high up, and then go really far down, and then really high up again, and then really far. And it's just that.
And there's a bunch of doors that
I
just
like
lead
those.
back to the beginning.
No, and at the very end, there's like 8 doors that all of them lead to your death, and there's like a secret dev exit door or something like that somewhere in the. Yeah.
Those type of super extra levels.
That is. I like those better than I like the cathedral. That's what it felt like. It felt like one of those. It just was so annoying, and it was so.
It just went on for
I
so
hated
long.
It went on for. It's supposed to be like maybe 45 minutes.
It
An
took
hour
us
would have been
3
fine.
hours.
It took us 3 hours to get through that area. I did not like that area. But anyway, I am now anime as fuck. Also, Caden, I have the ability I wanted. Remember I told you I want them to make an ability in this game where like when you kill enemies you get health back? Guess what I got?
Oh,
I got the you kill enemies you get health back ability.
that's cool. Was it tied to a the good ending?
DLC? Or no, I didn't beat the game yet. No, it's
No,
just
I'm talking about because like you know what I mean by
no, because every area has like not every area, but like a lot of the areas have like in between sections. So like it's like a little bit of caves or whatever, and in one of those is where I found the new thing, and that gives you.
But
It's not like a true ending or not. It's
because
just,
like you know how I got that one thing because I'm doing the bad ending, and you get the one thing because you're doing the true ending.
yeah. So we didn't realize. I knew there were endings. I didn't know what the like requirements for them was, or what they were. But basically, it turns out when we went to go do the boss fight, Caden did it, and I helped Caden with it, and then I did it and he helped me with it. And we got 2 different endings for the boss fight, or the memory section afterwards. He let the person die and got the boss's powers, and I saved their life and got their powers. So there are just gonna be some blood codes that are better than others.
And I got some cool boss
boss
moves.
Yeah, he got really good boss moves, and my stats on that aren't really that good, and I don't even use that type of weapon anyway, so it's like whatever.
You get some alright ones. I got some pretty good ones. That's
Yeah.
But like I think we mentioned why. It's like yeah, we both know why it's really good. Type of thing.
Why?
Because it's doing the thing.
Oh yeah. So the whole point of the game is that there's a really strong vampire anime girl, who they were trying to like do a test to make it so the anime girls didn't have to drink blood anymore, and they found someone that was compatible, and she didn't want to take part in it. But she was like, I'll do it for the good of the people. And then she got to a point where she was like, just fucking kill me. This hurts. And they're
This
like,
sucks.
no, she's good. She'll be okay. And then it like awakened something in her like primal spaghettio like area. I'm not referring to anything, but basically she became an evil monster that destroyed the world
She became the
and
queen.
killed like everyone, and she became the queen of everything evil. And so when they try to beat her up, and then they put her body parts into different people and seal them away because they can't kill her because she regenerates too fast. And the bad ending seems to be Caden is collecting all of her body parts and putting them inside of him. I wonder how that's gonna work out for him.
The thing, it's weird because it's like not only are we like gathering the body parts and I'm absorbing the body parts, there's a thing that we discovered while in the cathedral, the background of our character.
The what?
Remember the background of our character?
No.
The blood code that we found that like went back to the past.
Oh yeah, so we happened to be the one that slayered the queen. She was slain by us.
Slayer
Yeah,
the queen.
it's called the Queen Slayer blood code. But yeah, we killed the queen, and then we absorbed her blood on accident because we had like no other option. She knocked our mask off, and she walked up to us, patted our head,
Did you
and
summon
we
your
clawed her to
persona?
death and absorbed her like energy. And that killed her, but also
It's our persona,
us
Jason.
up.
It's how we got a persona. We're our own
Yeah.
persona now.
yeah, our little clothes are our persona. It's basically kill a kill. I want to see somebody Ryoko. That's whatever. But yeah, the problem is, Caden has not only the queen's blood, but he's also collecting all of her body parts. Meanwhile, I'm like free. I'm killing the bosses, but then I'm bringing them back and letting them do what they were doing before.
Oh, so
which
there's
was
like
living.
there's like no hint that it's like, oh yeah, you're on the bad ending, nor you're on the doing the
No,
good ending.
there's one hint.
One
It's
hint,
just,
but
you
like,
didn't look at it.
what do you mean? I didn't
There was a
look at-
cutscene where you find another big titty anime girl, and she's like, hey,
Yeah, no, that I remember that
homie,
cutscene, but it's like
you need to fuse the memories together. Please do it for me. And if you don't do it, then you just get the option to kill the person.
To be
And that's
fair,
it. You
most
don't get
of
the option to save.
most of those cutscenes are really boring and pointless.
Well, that's why you didn't get to ruin it, because you thought they were boring and pointless.
Also, I had to go through the cathedral to find the thing I'm missing,
Yeah.
and I wasn't missing one thing. I was missing like two things.
Were you seeing it too?
I was missing two. I
You
found
suck, dude.
because I found one of them like after we beat the cathedral, and I was waiting like on you to finish cutscenes.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I went through it with you, Kaden. And I basically went through the same path that you took when I was with you, by myself. Before I played with you. And the thing is, when I got to the end and I went to do the boss fight, I didn't realize I had all the parts either. So I go to fight the thing, we kill the boss, and then I'm like, oh cool, so Caden, you revived her? And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, when she turned to stone, you unstoned her? He's like, what? No. And I'm like, what do you mean? And so he was like, yeah, when you beat the boss, you get cool boss moves. And I was like, what? No, I saved the boss. Boss is alive, just chilling in my world. But yeah, it was funny.
No, I know there's a fact. I know for a fact that I missed like because there's one of them was one of those stupid like blood rage things, whatever the fuck they're called, the ones where the enemies just spawn on you.
Those don't drop those.
No, because there's one of them that you had to do to get that.
No, those do not drop.
There, so there was a room. It was a circular room where it's like, oh, there's a blood code. Went to go pick it up, and it was like the blood thirst or whatever, and a bunch of enemies spawned.
Okay, so I know what you're talking about, Caden. When you, because remember we did that thing together.
No, there's two of them. There's two of them.
No,
There's
no,
two of
Caden.
them. There's two of
Caden,
them. There's actually.
Let me shut up so I can explain the game's mechanics to you really quick so you understand. So whenever you there's areas you can walk to the game where it'll just spawn a bunch of enemies that try to kill you, and it'll tell you that they invaded. Now, in this game, what happens is when it first came out is every time you went to that area, that would happen no matter what. No matter if you beat that wave or not. What they did is they added an update to the game later on so that if you beat the wave once, which Kaden and I did in that area, because there's only one per area usually, if you do that thing once, the next time you go there, there will be a red glowing object on the ground that looks like the thing that we were supposed to grab. And if you pick it up, it starts the thing again. It's just so you can farm item drops.
Yes, I know what you're talking about, but after I did it, and it was a completely new area because I didn't have the map for that area, and there's also the beginning section. I got
Which area were?
It was like, it wasn't at the tower parts. Fuck, I don't know where. It's like on the right side, I think, like lower right side. But I got the Iris Blood Code 2. That's what I know. Or not 2, B. I got B from that. Because I remember mentioning, I was like, oh, I got the B part. Just do one of the things.
Anyway,
Because there's two of them.
no,
I know
the
what you're
way,
I know what you're talking about. It's like, yeah, there's a red thing. But
yeah. Say the way the fucking thing works, it is dumb though, because there's like a lot of like, oh, you need parts 1 and A and B to make, or A to make part 1, B to make part 2, You need C and D to make part 3, and you need part 1 and 2 from a different one completely, and like 1 and like 4 and 5. It's fucking stupid, dude. Oh, there's a ball of death.
I didn't make any of those
But,
blood codes. Like I just have the parts to it, but I'm still missing one too. Because I only have because I think I have A, B, and D.
Yeah, it's dumb how they put them together, because it just depends on the blood code. Because some of them require you to see other people's memories in order to actually unlock it. I'm not a big fan of that system, but I do like the blood code system. It is interesting.
I like the memory
It's a
system.
nice switch from Dark Souls.
It's just I like the memory system, but then they do a better memory system like later on.
For the boss fights, they do a better memory system where it takes you through it. And then, like the normal ones are just you walk through like shitty cutscenes.
You walk and then you just stand there as people are docking. But then there was an actual cutscene for one, and I was like, oh, that's what it could have been.
Like the one I just did right now, I like fell through the floor a shit ton of times to see like the memory. And it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like a normal one is just you walk to the lanterns. I didn't know there were lanterns there to guide you to where the next area is gonna be, but they're just you walk to like different areas, and that's all it is. It's very not fun.
I have a headache now.
That sucks, dude. Get some headache medication.
I have ibuprofen right here.
Nice. Well, don't do drugs on stream, dude. It's not cool.
It's
It's only
ibuprofen.
you to do
How do you spell
drugs.
ibuprofen? IBUPROFEN.
It's bad.
Anything like that. I have a really bad headache right now.
I feel you.
Tired. Hungry.
Dude,
So-
you should eat and sleep.
Yeah, I'm probably going to after I do the podcast, but yeah. Oh, I've been wanting to play Dead by Daylight.
Same. I actually asked Jason about that earlier today. I was like, "Hey, you have Dead by Daylight on Xbox, right?" And he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dope. We should play that game later." And he's like, "I have to reinstall it." I'm like, "That sucks, but yeah, we should definitely play that later." Because I know I'm in the mood to play it, and Kate will probably be in the mood because the Resident Evil thing soon. So yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that.
Yeah, one of my friends is on a horror kick right now, and I was talking to them about like old horror movies. They recently watched Scream, like the first Scream movie, and then I brought up Dead by Daylight. It's like, oh yeah, I might get Dead by Daylight. It's like, oh, that's cool. And
Yeah,
that's why I was like,
Ghostface. He's really funny.
and I was like, oh yeah, that is like Dead by Daylight. And they didn't know that Ghostface was in Dead by Daylight nor Leatherface.
Yeah.
So, pretty cool. And that's what I was
I
like,
watched. Sorry, go ahead.
and I was like, oh yeah, Dead by Daylight's a fun game. I was gonna play it recently, but then I haven't. I did my yearly tradition of playing the Halloween event. You know, when we did during for Christmas. But
I enjoy the game, but don't like the devs. Oh, did you know that somebody fucked with the devs during they did a showcase where they showed off it was a while ago, but basically people have been complaining for a long time that flashlights were overpowered and broken, and so one of the developers they kept saying, oh no, they're not that broken, guys, just don't look at them or whatever. And it's funny because that dev later on went to go play it like a showcase to show off like some of the new character or whatever. Maybe not a new character, but just a character in general. And the people that were playing all got flashlights and all just fucked with them the entire time. He didn't kill a single one, I don't think.
yeah, that's just.
And it was like a live performance. It was funny.
There's also one map they keep like changing. They keep editing and they keep fixing because it's just not a good map. Which just
one?
Haddonfield, the Michael Myers.
Oh,
map. That one is
Yeah.
that one's always one-sided to survivors because there's so many places you can go. It's just
yeah.
it used to be a lot worse. Then they shrunk it down. No, I think that's the Freddy map. Too.
Oh yeah, they shrunk their. Well, they made the Freddy map.
The Freddy map used to be 4
bigger.
houses. Then they shrunk it down to only 2. And then Haddonfield is the same like type of thing. It's like a bunch of houses on a street, and there's just so many like bushes, fences, cars. It's just the map's. It's not a good. It's a survivor heavy map type of thing, where if you're killed, you're gonna have a hard
Especially if
time.
you have if you have that one like falling down perk as well that Nia has, you're basically good because you can jump off the buildings and then you get that speed boost. And there's so many places to jump off of in that map. It's just like if you play Nia and you have her like little rolling thing, then you just equip that, and then you equip a Haddonfield like key for the house or whatever.
Trap onto them.
Yeah. But yeah, it sucks. But I want to play Dead by Daylight again. I just don't like the devs. They're dumb. Because after that guy got memed on at the like live showcase thing, they made patch notes later that were lowered how effective flashlights were. Man, it was just funny. It was like right after.
So it's like, you want to see how bad flashlights are? I'll show you how bad flashlights are.
He was like, yeah, flashlights aren't bad. It's not a real concern that we're having because we don't think it's actually that bad. And then fucking they memed on him. And they just flashlighted him the entire time.
Yeah.
They teabagged and left. Good times.
Kind of burning out here. Just kind of trying to think of things to say. I guess some other like side note type of things. Genshin Impact had the new 4-star added, so I had a you know, as the one thing I do in Genshin Impact, I get all the 4 stars because I accidentally got all the 4 stars. I was like, that's cool. I'm gonna try to keep this up, and I have been. I pulled every new 4-star they added, and I currently have all the 4 stars. But I was close to my 5-star pity, and it was on the Zhongli banner, and the Zhongli banner was one I went for. Like I went for. So I was like, man, this would suck if I got my pity here. And I pulled the character, and I didn't pull Zhongli. Like luckily, I pulled Jean.
Yeah, you got a really good 5-star.
Oh, yeah.
It sucks getting a new 5-star you don't care about because you have to like put stuff in it.
Yeah, it's also like
that takes
because there's one 5-star that had a banner that I didn't go for because I kind of forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I was like, oh yeah, what?
Ghost Girl?
No, that was Jason. There's a Kuching banner. She's the Noctis lightning girl, lightning purple girl. There's a crystal warp strikes, whatever.
The hair cat ears.
Yes, her. She's she's a fun character. I like her moveset. So I was like, I'm gonna go for it. And then it was like February, and then I just forgot about Genshin. I didn't do anything, so I didn't do any pulls on her for the banner. And I was like, then her banner was gone. I was like, oh, yeah, she was a banner. I forgot. So, and then there's the child banner rerun. Then there's the Hutao banner that I didn't care about. And then there's the Zhongli banner now. And I'm glad I didn't pull a second Zhongli. I pulled a big 5-star. But that means my next 5-star is guaranteed to be the banner character. So, pretty excited for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I stopped playing Genshin. I just don't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
There was a point where it was really, really fun and I really enjoyed it. But then it got to like that moment where it was like, well, this just feels empty to me. I don't know.
It has like there's not a lot to do in the game. So it's like there's no point for me to do this for what type of thing. That's what I have a problem with like most games. It's like, okay, yeah, we could do this, but for what? It's like an end goal type of thing. There's no reason to do this. And then Genshin is a weird game. I've talked about it before. I'll talk about it again. It's as of right now, there is not a lot to do, and then it limits on what you can do.
Yep, it doesn't want you to play it. Then you might actually enjoy it.
There's like a limit on things you can do, and so it's just like stupid. It's just resin. The resin system is just.
It's like if you got to go to Peter Piper Pizza for like a year, but you only got like 20 tokens.
Like a day.
After a while, no, not even a day. You just got like
20 tokens.
20 tokens overall, and they're like, "Yep, you got this much tokens, so enjoy." And you could like save those tokens for next year, but like, Okay, now I have to I'm here still though. I can walk around and look at the games. Those are cool. I like looking at the games here.
And then you also have the problem where it's like, man, those are cool prizes, and then like you can't get those prizes ever, and there's no point of actually doing the games because it's like even when you do the games, you don't get like the required things to get the prizes.
Yeah, it's like if they put every prize in a Peter Piper on like a wheel, and then they were like, they had a pity where they're just like, yeah, I feel bad this little kid didn't get this thing after his like 800th try. Let's give it to him now. It's been like 17 years. Let's give it to him. You know. And one of the big problems I do have with the game, like, because it's a gacha game, I get the gacha mechanics. They are stupid and I hate them, but it's whatever.
It's also trying to be an MMO.
It's well, yeah, that too, and that's stupid. But the things I don't like, and the reason I say it feels empty, is because like when you get a new character, that character does nothing and can't do anything at all. They're just useless. And you can
Stupid
you can put in like
XP books.
Yeah, and like sure you could put like your resources into. Oh my fucking god, game! I'm sorry, I'm playing Code Vein, and there's this monster that just isn't leaving me alone. And what's, but anyway, it like for example, my Diluc, he was always a beast, right? And even now he's a beast, but him being a beast doesn't feel as good because it's just like, yes, he's only strong. Like the enemies got stronger, but they didn't. They just have more health and do more damage. And that's all it is. It's not like they really changed much. And that just annoys me, because every fight's the same. I press the moves because that's my strongest combo. And I just do it enough times until it dies. I don't have to think about anything. It's just
I still haven't even explored Dragon's Spine.
No, I didn't explore it at all. So I'm like, that's cool, a new area, but...
Small area. It's not like a big region area with... Also, the stupid story level cap. You had to be a certain level to actually continue the story. It's like, yes, I finally got this level. Now time for me to do the story. About half an hour. And it's like, go talk to this person, go talk to this person, go talk to this person. And it's like, oh,
it's
well,
like level
now...
up to level 39.
It's like,
but I just got to level 27. The fuck game?
It's like, I just got to level 27. It's like, yeah, do these story quests that give you enough XP for half a level. And I'm like, oh. And then at the time, it's like, yes, let's all play the game. Play with your friends type of thing. And then you're stuck at a low level. And it's like,
It literally got to the point where the only time I played that game was when like Nathan was like near my level and he was like, hey, you want to go fight? I was like, you want to fight the wolf boss? And he's like, yeah, let's fight the wolf boss. And then we wouldn't get what we needed, and it was like, okay, cool. And that was
wait
it.
a week.
That was it.
Like the 3 weeks I played Genshin like avidly, I did the weekly bosses, and I have only like 2 of them unlocked. And every time I got like a stupid prototype, I only got a polearm prototype. And the polearm prototype is not the one you want to pull. For one, well, at the time, it wasn't the time. At the time, it wasn't good to pull because I didn't use a polearm character. And 2,
he had Diluc, and Diluc, you want great sword prototypes because the great sword's really good with him if you don't want to pull the 5-star weapon, which is fucking stupid.
And also, the game gives you a prototype polearm for just doing the Abyss.
Well, it gives you a prototype of each one.
It does? Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, not just for the... the book gives you them.
Yeah, never mind.
But no, it's a little... That's something I don't like, is fucking gacha weapons. Like, okay, gacha really cool characters, fine. But gacha weapons, it's like, oh yeah, the best build for this character requires this gacha weapon. So after you pull the 5-star character that took 90 pulls, they should pull this 5-star weapon and hope you get the right one.
That also takes 90 pulls.
That also takes 90 pulls. It's just like, I'm not the biggest fan of that. It felt like they would want you to spend all of your money. And I wasn't really feeling it. It got to the point where, like, when I stopped playing that game, I would literally hop on the last, like, 50 minutes of an in-game day to quickly try to rush through everything and do all my dailies, and that was it.
No, that's literally how it was. I would hop on at 1 o'clock, finish my dailies for that day, and then at 2 o'clock when the dailies reset, I would do the dailies
I wouldn't do the dailies for that day because I'm like, I'll save it for tomorrow. Because then usually if it's like I hop on one, I'll do the dailies before the day ends. And if it's like, if I haven't done my weekly bosses, I'll do that. And I'll do like whatever. And then maybe I'll do like one... I'll basically only spend an hour on the game. And it's like right before like everything resets.
Yep.
Because there's nothing you can do. Like, oh yeah, some characters like, oh yeah, my character's all low leveled, so I can't use them. If you're like, oh yeah, just go kill enemies, level them up. Killing enemies
like,
doesn't give you XP.
Not even 6 XP. It's like 4 killing enemies.
It's so like.
It's like, oh well, go kill a boss. It's like, well, that requires like resin. No, it doesn't require resin. You can kill the boss. You just don't get anything from it unless you claim the rewards, which require resin. Rewards like XP. You know, experience. The thing that games give you when you experience something.
Yeah, that's also. And then like the only way to actually level up a character is with experience books. And you have to grind those books out on a stupid plant, and you don't even get the best ones. You just get some lackluster ones, and then you get like enough for maybe a level. Depending on
that's your day. You level the character up once. And like
cool. And then then you have a problem that's like, well, I want to level up my character, but I also want to level up the weapon. And then you have to like, okay, I have to spend my resin on like grinding the materials for the weapon now. And it's just, I don't know. It's the stupid, like, there are some things that you could put resin on, you just need to move resin off some things. Like the stupid bosses. I understand having them on a timer. It's like, maybe make it every 3 days or something.
So the weekly bosses or just bosses in general?
Just like weekly bosses.
Yeah.
And don't like make it resin, like, okay, make it like, oh, I understand weekly, but don't make me spend resin every time I need to do it. And make it so I can grind it more than once a week. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's so the thing, because it's fun. I enjoy the game, but it's just like there's a lot of like I like having fun in the map with my friends as we're messing around fighting a boss. But then I remember it's like, oh, I am fighting this boss to do nothing. I'm just here to be here. That's literally how it was. Because I was like playing the game, it's like, hey, I want to play the game with friends, and I was like, okay, so go kill this water boss. But
yeah, I mean, come on, it was multiplayer Breath of the Wild, you know? Yeah. And that just sounds fun.
The thing is, like, the stupid water boss, since I was so low level compared to everyone else, it's not like the drops that he dropped is not even worth for anyone to pick up at that time. So it was just like, if I wanted to play with my friends, they would kill this boss they need to kill, but they won't get the things they would need ever. So I'm just
because the only water character that we would use it for was fucking the one Barbara, and it's like, well, cool, but we can't actually level her up with this shit now, so.
Because, like, you're also so high level, it's like, I need higher level stuff, so we need to kill the higher level one, which you're not at, which will take about, like, 2 weeks to maybe level up. It took me 2 weeks. It took me a week of solid grinding to get to level 20.
Yeah.
Because, like, when the game first came out, if you got to level AR20 before a certain date, you got a free character. And I'm like, I should get that character. And it was Barbara. And then they gave another Barbara the next update. But
yeah.
I generally do the game. It's just, there's nothing to do.
They don't want you to play it. That's what it is. They made a fun game they don't want you to play, and that's like fucking stupid. It's just annoying, you know?
Yeah.
It's like... It's just so dumb. Imagine if you played Breath of the Wild for the first time, but you could only do a shrine. Like, you could do like, how many shrines, how many fucking those stupid dungeons can you do a day? Like 4? 5?
3 times.
3 times, yeah, my bad.
Well, actually, no.
You can only do, is it, how many?
Was the new resin caps 160? I think doesn't it take 40? So it would be like 4 times then.
Okay, you can only do 4 shrines per day, but instead of like there being 100 and how many shrines are there in Breath of the Wild? I don't remember, like 120.
Yeah, 120.
Yeah, 121. Instead of being 121, there was like, I don't know, 12. And every time you did one, you get another thing that would level up your fucking link. Also, there's better links you could get, and cute links you could get. All the different outfits for Link. But you'd have to spend either real money or grind out material to get from doing like stupid quest things to get 90 pulls to get the one you want.
Basically, so you'll get 40. You get 40 currency per day, and it's 160 for one pull. So for about like 4 days, you get one pull, and you need 90 to guarantee it.
Yeah. Oh, and cool thing. What if every time you saw it, you could like fight Hinoxes and the big guys, but when you did, you didn't get anything for it. Not even like recognition that you did it. That's Genshin. I don't like Genshin. Genshin sucks. No, I like it. I like the characters.
I like the characters. I like the.
And I like the story.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. They just don't want you to play the game.
I just like hanging out
Unless-
with friends, and then my friends got
Yeah.
higher level than me, so there's no point with friends playing with me.
I still played with you. It's just
No,
then I go,
no, you didn't.
no,
No,
I
you,
did.
no, you didn't.
Fucking liar.
No,
'Cause
no,
you
no.
can't play till a certain level, remember? So I didn't grind out with you.
Yeah, no.
But afterward, I was like the only one that played with you.
Yeah, no, you were the
And
one who played with
I
me.
picked up reward.
Yes, but I'm talking about
Yeah.
after that, where it's like I'm still.
Wait, after I stopped playing the game? Yeah.
No, like as soon as we pulled Chong again, now we got. Oh, that was like I think a week
That was
after.
after I played the game.
That
yeah.
was like
Alright,
no, because I just sounded like yeah, I want to do it. Then you and Nathan started playing because Nathan was at that like, you got to like that point.
I
where-
would only hop on to do the weekly missions.
No, because then remember you did the story with Child. I never got to that part in the game.
Yeah, because I had to wait for you to level up.
Yeah, that's whatever. Never mind.
I was higher level than you at the beginning because I played the game
I know,
like
but
day
like,
4.
we were at the same like. But at that point, you were. Let me try to think what I shouldn't say here. At that point, because we were around the same level at that time.
No.
Yes. Like, there was a point.
No,
like,
we were never around the same level. The closest level to me was Nathan because Jason didn't stop playing that game ever. And then Nathan got into the game later, started playing it, and then
He never stopped playing that game ever.
he never stopped playing that game ever, which meant he then passed me, so I didn't do the like weekly things with him anymore. And then after he passed me, I stopped playing. But I would still join you to do your shit just because of the fact like when I played the game, because like I wanted to play the game to have fun, and even if I don't get the materials, if I'm at least doing it for something, so maybe I'm not getting this stuff, but you are, I'm fine with it. I'm like, all right, cool. That's how it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
That's why I never.
Genshin bad.
That's the only reason I never played it. I was like, oh, there's no point for me to like play it now.
Yeah.
This stupid story. That's. I don't know. I mentioned in the, like on Discord, we have a little Genshin channel, and I occasionally play the game. I open it up, do some things, and whatever. I play Genshin. I still play Genshin, but I'm not like grinding my AR and stuff like that. So my AR is at 31 because at that point I just stopped playing. Because it's
The
like.
thing is, I got. You go ahead.
Because I was like, I don't see a point in playing anymore. I was like, I can unlock the
Yeah.
child fight, but Sean. By the time I unlock it, Sean's not playing the game anymore. So there's no.
Oh yeah, no, I did the child's fight like twice, and that was it.
There's no point for me to do it. Because by the time I
'Cause
unlock
you
it,
have to do it once to like actually unlock it, and then the second time you do it is like the weekly.
Mhm.
And I'm like, this is kind of cool, and that was it. It just takes so long. You don't even get anything special for doing it. Like the wolf fight, it's like a small arena. You just kill that bitch, easy peasy. Has 2 forms, fine. Then you've got the
stupid
the dragon fight is like you just jump between platforms and kill it, pretty easy peasy, right? And then you've got the child fight, which is it has. Do you mind about spoilers, Caden, for the child fight?
No.
You take out his health bar once, it changes slightly. He just becomes a different element or some shit like that, and then you beat him a second time, and that's it.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
he
like-
he puts on his mask.
Yeah.
He's no longer a child. He's Tartaglia.
And afterwards, like, you got me, buddy. Oh man, I've been stopped. All right, whatever. And that's it.
I don't know. Maybe if the game. At this point, they seem like they didn't finish it, and that's why they don't want people playing the game. It's like, man, if people actually play the game, they'll realize there's nothing to do.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people say about Breath of the Wild. Actually, is there's not a lot to do in Breath of the Wild, but there's like a lot to do in Breath of the Wild.
The thing about Breath of the Wild is like, yeah, there's not a lot to do. It seems so empty. You can go kill bosses. You can do shrines. You can do little puzzles
Yeah.
around the map called Koroks that everyone hates, but you can still do them.
still do them. They're kind of fun-ish. Not really.
Now imagine,
No, they're not.
imagine trying doing Koroks, but anytime I want to do a Korok, you have to spend 1 like stamina, and it takes like 5 minutes for a stamina to refill.
Not even that, dude. It's just. I wish that wasn't so bad. It's such a bad game because of that. And the thing is, everyone that plays it, like,
Overlooks that fact because it's like,
because they're like, oh well, it's fun, and it's like, yes, but just if
it would be a lot more fun. Like, yes, I enjoy the combat in that game, and I like fighting things. I like doing the fun, stupid E's and Q's. Like, damn brat, I'll Q.
yeah, that one's funny. I got Zhong. I was gonna say that earlier, and I interrupted, and I apologize, and I'll let you continue. But with Zhong Li, I got him and wanted to play him, and I got him like pre-leveled up, but that was it. After him, I was like, well, I don't want to level up anybody else. This fucking takes 8 years to do. I don't think I even got to level up max. I leveled up afterwards, and I got to like the next rank.
Because we ran out
And
of
that's
books.
just how it is.
Because we both got it, and we both were in the same world. We made the giant. I made the giant rock. Dick.
Rock, yeah.
And
Honest, people don't even max out their characters. They just leave them at 80 plus.
Of course, because there's no fucking point. It just takes too much time.
And you waste resources on the stupid books, and it's, I don't know. It's just, there needs to be more to that game that you need to do. I mean, like, people are like, oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff to do. You can go walk around and pick up items. It's just like Breath of the Wild. But the thing about Breath of the Wild is that you have, like, shrines and bosses to kill and have fun with things like that.
Yeah, and there's just like overall fun. There's just fun shit to do in Breath of the Wild, even if you're not doing like an actual thing. Like for example, somebody might walk up to a hill and be like, "Oh, that hill looks boring. I don't want to be this hill." But if you're like playing Breath of the Wild, you're like, "Holy shit, I could probably shield surf from the top of that mountain down this hill and fucking run into a monster and slam into a wall and
And
die."
have and now imagine doing it with our friends. And that's what like some like I was like when I was really into Genshin, I would like have Genshin stuff pop in my YouTube feed, and there was like a video of like a bunch of like friends just hanging out in Genshin as they make like an ice bridge as like there's a character drowning or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I remember there's that one. It was the fucking lollies. There was like Klee and Chi-Chi, and they were just like running around on a boat or whatever, and that was it. It was just stupid, but it was funny, and I'm like, dude, that looks like fun.
And that's when you're like, oh, you could
That's
like
it.
we could do that, and it's like yeah.
But we don't have the characters, and you play the game, and it's like, yeah, let's run around.
And
that's it.
You literally, you just run around, and it's like, you guys want to fight a boss? Like, nah, my weekly isn't up, so I can't.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, maybe we can do a weapon thing. And it's like, well, today isn't the one for my weapon because
Today isn't the fucking dungeon for my weapon isn't there today. It's like, oh, mine is. It's like, yeah, but like, I guess I could help you with that. And you help him with that. It's like, all right, that was all right.
and then you got to do it like 3 more times because you get because you got one of the 3 things you need, and the second time you don't get any, and then the third time you get all 3 you need, and one because it's stupid drop rates. And then they have then they have the stupid events, and it's all right.
Yeah, the events are kind of lame in my opinion. I haven't seen a good one that I like.
The star event though, that one was interesting.
That one was cool, but
Because
that was it.
That was like multiplayer. You got to do like defend the thing, and then
And even then, I didn't like that one that much. It was like all right. It was like, oh yes, an actual like game event where you do stuff. That's cool.
I don't know.
But like
I haven't.
the other ones are like, oh, go talk to the shopkeeper and get a box.
Go take pictures.
Go take pictures.
Then they have the mini game event, like Mario Party mini game event, which I didn't do any of, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but I don't know. I really wish Genshin was just better. I remember when I first heard about it, when it was like, oh yeah, you have XP books. I'm like, there's like, I don't know why, but that's gonna piss me off at some point, because those dumb XP books. Either because it's like, because at the time, like, yeah, the XP books, when you're low level, they boost your character so high compared to other characters. So I'm like, maybe I'm gonna like, my character's gonna be all misleveled because of those XP books. And I was technically correct, but I didn't think it was gonna be like, man, I actually need to get XP books so I can actually level up my characters. I pulled Zhong Li because he's voice one besides Shido, and he just looks fun to play.
Yeah, he's.
But I
funny.
can't play him because he's level 38 and I'm like level 60s, and I'm not even like. It's just whatever. The game is just ugh.
I wouldn't. Like, I'm trying to think, like, how would you make it better at that point? I'm just trying to think. It's like...
Because you can actually play the game and farm stuff. That's the point of farming, is that you have to, like... So if you... okay, and I've been an avid fan of just get rid of this shit. Get rid of the resin cap. Not even just resin cap, but just resin in general. There's no point to it. There is no need for resin.
Like,
the only reason they have the resin there is they didn't finish the game. They don't want people to find out, so they don't let you play the game. And that's it. That's all there is. And it's so stupid. If they just let you play the game, it would be so much more fun.
Like, there's nothing to do. With the resin, like, trying to think, like, if you remove the resin,
you can farm shit. You can go get material.
It's not like there's a PvP mode. It's like, man, you need to grind up this thing to get like a certain weapon. Like, I understand, like, some, like, Shin Megami Tensei, there's you grind out this one daily event that gives you things to level up your sword, and you maybe won't get all the things you need to level up once because there's a PvP mode, and it's like, I actually need to, like, grind it if I actually want to do good in PvP, because you need to, like, store it up and do it actually daily type of thing. The Battle Tower, I like the Battle Tower in Shin Megami Tensei 2, or Shin Megami Tensei 2. The DX2, Shin Megami Tensei mobile game. It's such a good game. It is like my pinnacle gacha game. I cannot stop talking about it.
I enjoy it a lot, actually. They had a Berserk event. I didn't get any of the characters. This game told me not to, and I cried. But it was cool.
Cause I told you to go for the Yoshitsune banner, but then you did get the Yoshitsune.
And I forgot because I stopped playing the game. Yeah.
But the Battle Tower is like, yeah, you grind. You have a daily, and you can like have cap of 7, and it refills once a day, and you get 20 Demonite, and then you can use like 10 Demonite to get your sword percentage upgrade, and then like the higher percent it is, the more Demonite you're gonna need to actually upgrade it, and whatever. So it's like, yeah, there's a point to like having a limit, because like if you're able just to like grind it, then you'll just be top of the Battle Tower, and the people who don't have time won't be able to do good because of it.
Yeah.
But stuff like an MMO, there is no reason for it to be like a limit.
Yeah, it's just dumb. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy Genshin's
resin
system. There's no point. The only thing they're doing it there for is so you don't figure it out. And the thing is, people that play the game, that like, they're like, oh, it's good. And it's like, yeah, no, it's cool. But like, don't you wish you could play the game? It's like, well, yeah, but it's still really good. I enjoy it. And it's like, well, if you know they're feeding you shit. If I walked up to you and was like, yo, you want a dog shit brownies made out of actual dog shit? You wouldn't be like, I bet it tastes good. And then try it and be like, oh yeah, it does taste good. This sucks though, but it tastes good. Like, that's how it is. You know you're getting garbage, but you enjoy the garbage because it's good garbage, but it could be better. But instead of being like, well, make it better, everyone's just like, oh yeah, this garbage is good.
But it's fine. But it's fine right now. You guys are liking it right now. Why make it better if you guys are enjoying it right now? But the only reason we're enjoying it right now is because there's no other option.
Yeah.
It's honestly, really good, but we really wish it could be better, and it's, I don't know.
Yeah, let's just make Ben-10 Impact. We'll get a contract with like Nintendo. You can like roll like Ben-10 characters.
Why Nintendo?
Not Nintendo, Cartoon Network. My bad. I was thinking Nickelodeon actually, which is why I had the N in my head. It's the only time I ever say the N word. Nickelodeon.
Let's make our own Genshin. Wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, dude. It'd just be I keep going back to Ben 10. God fucking damn it.
No. It'll be it's gotta be a play off Breath of the Wild, but make it multiplayer sounding.
Breathing in the wild.
That's what I was thinking too, like
together.
Breathing in the wild.
Like with friends.
No. Breathing in the wild with friends, leaving an impact.
Also, anime characters. Just like a little something on the box now featuring Dante if he doesn't cry.
Dude, imagine though, we get Dante. Make it like a Fortnite type of thing. We just get a bunch of crossovers with a bunch of movies. God.
You mean like Dead by Daylight? That'd be sick as fuck too.
Yeah. I don't know. It's an MMO, but you can't grind, and that's like the point of an MMO is you're supposed to grind a bunch.
Yeah. It's honestly like they don't want you to play the game, and that's like the worst part. Because you want to play the game.
And I don't know why. It's like the stupid plants, the ley lines. It's like you get XP books and money. And it's like, why can't I just go farm a boss for XP? I would also get the weapons I need. But that's the problem. You only have 2 bosses to fight. 3 now, technically. But at the original game launch, you only had 2. And one of them was a side quest boss that you had to unlock.
Yeah, well, and it's like, why can't... Okay, that's the thing, is why can't you just get, like... maybe not bosses, cause, well, there are small bosses, right? Like, those are, like, the weekly bosses, but there's, like, the normal bosses.
Oh, yeah, like the cubes.
Fire plant, whatnot, and the cubes, which are all basically the same. But...
The elemental bosses.
Why don't they do, like... Why instead of farming bosses, if I can't farm bosses to get XP, why can't I farm enemies? Why can't I just kill enemies? Because they want you to fucking play it like it's the South Park episode where they had to kill, like, a million kajillion boars to level up high enough? Like, that's just how it's stupid. It's dumb. It's the big bad, and it makes me the big sad.
But at the end of the day, I will still play the game because I enjoy it. It's.
If I'm ever asked to play it, somebody's like, "Hey."
The only thing, so the thing is, I wouldn't shit talk about a game that I don't play. That's like a thing.
Yeah.
I won't like shit talk about a game like this game's so bad and I only play about an hour of it. I'm not those type of like reviewers. It's like man,
no.
This game is so bad. 0 out of 10, too much water for like
not enough water.
Not enough water. The fuck. I will. The thing is like I'm so mad because I play this game.
Hey Aaron, we're currently live right now.
You're what?
We're doing a podcast right now. Just letting you know, you are on air.
Yeah.
Hi, people.
Hello. We're talking about how bad Genshin Impact is.
I stopped playing that a long time ago.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could name the reason why you think you stopped playing it, other than it just being bad.
It got really boring real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Thought I'd ask.
Yep.
Cause it's just, it sucks. Cause it could be cool, but it's not. I mean, the lore is cool and the characters are cool.
It was fun for a very short while.
Yep.
Yeah, they just don't want you to play the game. They limit what you can do. But it's whatever. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I also enjoy Genshin, but at the same time, like I said, kid, if you ever invite me to play it, I'll join you if I haven't installed. But like, maybe you know you could do like a video or a stream on it.
Well, that's gonna be one short stream. That's the point.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing anybody stream the game like a lot. I know it's streamed on Twitch for a bit, but like I didn't ever watch the stream.
Thing is, a lot of people stream on Twitch
because
because of the gacha pulls, and they stream gacha pulls, and that's like, then they do, then they get whenever they get the character, they do like a little bit of grinding with that character. It's like yes, trying to get so and so like XP booked up, and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, it's just dumb. It plays like an MMO where they don't want you to play the game. And it's like cool. Honestly, what it would take for me to like get back into the game is like, I just want an I'm sorry. Give me an I'm sorry, developers.
You're never gonna get that.
Just be like, we apologize. The game wasn't finished, but we wanted to put it out so that we could beat Breath of the Wild 2 sales when they came out. Because we know if we didn't do it or like fast enough, Breath of the Wild 2 came out, we'd just kind of like, eh. So yeah, we apologize for that. We'll let you play the game now, and then cut off that resin cap, or just cut out resin. There's no point. It doesn't belong in a game like that.
What's resin do again?
Resin allows you to play the game.
Like,
yeah, the only things you can do without resin are collect items from chests, and those respawn after like a day or whatever, a couple days.
To collect boss rewards.
Yeah, because you can kill bosses, but you don't get anything from it unless you have resin.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do the dungeons, but that requires resin.
You can get XP for characters. That requires resin.
That requires resin, though. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
You can farm gold, but that requires resin. So. Yeah. But right now, I'm playing Code Vein, Aaron. It's anime Dark Souls.
And I need to play it.
It's fun. I'm Bowsette right now, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Oh, I found the humanity I needed.
Oh, nice. Did you beat them yet, or no?
Fuck no.
Alright, do you want me to join you?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll join you. Let me get my Switch up. Yeah, there was like a time period where I played the shit out of Dark Souls Remastered for the Switch. And I even joined a community to play with, and I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of cool people, and there's this one guy that taught me some speedrunning tricks. And so I speedran the game with him. We did like little speedrun races. I got an hour and 53 minutes, which is like second place for Switch speedruns because it doesn't have all of the like glitches because of the cap frame rate. Yeah. After I do this boss fight, which I'm currently in the middle of right now, I will join.
Proud of you, bud.
Let's see. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad at Dark Souls. Like I said, I recently played it.
Yeah, I can kill one of them, but then when the other one powers up, they usually kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually like the main stopping point for a lot of people is Ornstein and Smo. They're just like really, they're meant to be annoying and hard to kill.
I mean, I could farm for a while and get like level up all my armor and weapons, but I really just want them to be dead. So
yeah, gotcha. What armor are you wearing actually?
I switched. I was wearing the let me a second. I'm on an elevator.
Okay, also, what level are you?
I am level 58.
Oh, okay, cool. Where
I put a lot into strength.
Uh-huh. Wait.
I'm a big boy.
So, do you know about hard caps and soft caps and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As long as you know about those, you...
I know at a certain point, stuff stops giving as much of a bonus.
Yeah, I think the soft cap is like 40, and then 45, and then 50 is like usually the hard cap for things like endurance, for example, gives you stamina up to 40 or 45. I'm not sure which one it is. And you want to basically make it so that you put levels into stuff before they get to their hard cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wearing steel armor right now, besides the Mask of the Child.
Ooh, nice.
I had Havel's armor, but it was making me so slow I couldn't wear it.
Yeah.
And I had the ring, but it still was too slow for those guys.
Got it.
I mean, most people are fine because I have enough stamina to tank hits for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But when both of them are trying to hit me, it just does not end up working very well.
Yeah. What's your equipment load looking, or not equipment load? Your poise looking like? You know what poise is?
Isn't that how much I can do till I'm staggered?
Exactly. How is that? Is that a good number?
51.
Huh?
51.
Oh, okay.
Is that a bad number?
No, it just depends on what build you're going for. A lot of people like to play low equipment load, which doesn't really. The point of it is not to get hit, so you dodge around a shit ton. And other people that play like heavy boys, they like to go for high poise. That way, they just never get knocked back, no matter what. And it's really fun to play that way. There's an old build in the original Dark Souls community called Giant Dad.
I know. I have the sword for it.
You have the Zoe hander?
I need to get it leveled up so I can make it to Chaos Cylinder.
Mm-hmm. Now, the question is, where did I put my digs?
I definitely need to increase my stamina, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got the Ring of Favor and Protection, so that's a little better right now.
It's the FAP ring. Nice.
Yes, the FAP ring.
That's good. Man, of course.
I mostly just use the Lightning Spear, though.
Uh-huh.
That's what I've been using.
Let's see. Here? Nope, that's Hyrule Warrior Digital Calamity. I did the thing I never do with my games, and I didn't put it back in the case, and now I have no idea the hell it is.
Oh. I got everything to send your games back to you.
Okay, cool.
Same address that you already sent me?
Yep.
Sweet.
So Terrence sent me a Stadia.
Oh, we finally sent you one?
Yeah, it's actually interesting. It's
a dying
cool.
system?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't pay anything for it. So
True.
I'm not really that bad or like that upset. I received the product for free, but it's actually really cool. I do enjoy it. The speed at which you can just play a different game, the speed at which you can like for example, they give you new games and free games and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so I got things like Resident Evil 7 on there.
Cool.
And we played Destiny 2, and that has keyboard and mouse controls. So I just went onto Google on my computer and then turned it on, and that was it. Fuck, that hurts. I keep doing this. Okay, 1 second.
Have you seen a game called Second Extinction?
No.
I think it's releasing. I think it might have already released on Steam. But it's on Xbox Game Pass tomorrow. It's an FPS roguelike where you fight dinosaurs. But weird sci-fi looking dinosaurs.
It reminds me of Turok, but like futuristic Turok, which I guess is kind of like, I don't know.
Turok?
Yeah. I realized that after I said it.
Maybe like the Turok they made from the 360?
Yeah.
That weird Turok game that wasn't really good?
Mm-hmm. When I was young, I had a Turok game for the N64. I had no idea what the fuck it was. But it was fun. Or maybe it wasn't the N64. Maybe it was a different console. But I know I had one. Let's see. Let's check out Turok. I think it was on 64. Oh no, but it had PvP, and that was fun.
Yeah.
It also had a zoo you could go to, and also it's also one of those games I never got through because I had no idea what the fuck it was or how it worked. Okay, so level 50 something, right?
Yeah, 58.
58. Okay, I'm gonna try to pick a character nearby because if you get too high, you get nerfed a shit ton.
Yeah.
Game. All right, I've got Iron Tarkus level 39. I don't think he's there yet though. My trader count level 475. Nitro Circus level 119. MySpace Tom level 1. Already beat an Orlando. My actual account is level 99.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this is a speedrun one because I'm Thief. So, yeah, it's probably speedrun one. But 36 minutes, level 103. Dark Wraith Sin, which is level 12. Yeah, I guess I'll just do this then.
You got somebody close by?
Yeah, I got somebody around the other level. Try to teleport there.
I'm back.
Not teleport, but get there. Welcome back. But no, yeah, no, I wish Genshin wasn't bad. It would be fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
We should fuck around in it though, sometime.
We should.
Yeah. Oh god, I tried to run with. Oh no. Gonna have to learn Dark Souls controls again.
Playing Code Vein.
No, I'm playing Dark Souls.
I know, but like.
From Code Vein. I tried to Code Vein run. Just R1, which is the attack in this game. Alrighty, an Orlando. Where do you want to put my sign at?
I'm at the blacksmith right now.
Okay, I'll head over there. Yeah. So, Ken, what's the next topic of discussion?
There's
That one game? What was that one game?
What? What game?
The one. You know, the game. The one game.
The forest? We talked about the forest.
No, not that game, obviously, because we talked about that one already. The other one.
Which other one we played? Street Fighter?
The other one? No, not that one, because we also put that one.
Warzone? Cold War?
Did we talk about League already?
Yeah,
we did that last stream.
Yeah, we did. That was last stream.
League sucks. I'm just kidding. I don't hate League.
Yeah, we played it.
Yeah,
no, because then we did the podcast and then we immediately hopped on League.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Exactly.
League is interesting. They're adding new characters to the mobile game. They're not new characters, but old characters from League.
Yeah,
like original.
more characters than that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I do think I think this is a good place to end this podcast. Just
Yeah, probably is a good spot. Don't have much to talk about. Other than fucking
our hate for Genshin.
Genshin sucks.
I only hate it so much because I play it or I like it. It's like you could have been better, and we know this.
We talked about a shitty like phone game. Let's talk about a good one really quick. I've been playing the Disgaea mobile game, and I enjoy it a lot. And the devs really care about the game, And the reason I say that is because, like, when you first start off, they know you're gonna reroll for the best character. So the ones they give you the option to reroll for are like the best characters currently. And if you get the character that you want, good. But if you don't, you get the option to reroll in the game. And then they even have like a thing on their official website telling you, by the way, these are different types of characters for different playstyles. So if you want a certain character, try to roll for that character. And so, for example, I wanted to have monster girls on my team. So they're like, yeah, pick the monster girl Desco. She has like a really good buff for all monster type characters on your team. She's a good leader. And so I did that, and I enjoy her, and I enjoy the game. I fucking love it. It's been fun. You level up really fast. They don't not let you play the game. They give you AP. It regenerates slowly, but also you've got a like spin the circle kind of thing. Every 8 hours, I think it is, and the maximum reward you can get is 200 AP. And I've gotten 200 AP like twice, and it doesn't cost a lot to do things. You have to play the fucking game. It's crazy. It's made with actual care. It makes me want to buy the Disgaea franchise. So I like the playstyle of those games anyway. They're like Final Fantasy Tactics, but you level up really fast. So like 800 and whatnot. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I like that game. Also, Aaron.
Yo.
Are you human right now?
Yes.
Okay. So go to your options, go to your network settings, and select a password for your matchmaking.
I do think this is a good time to end this.
Yeah, no, honestly, good. It's been a good podcast. I enjoyed it. I think we talked about a lot of stuff. With the Genshin being bad. Breath of the Wild 2 gonna